terrible, this. Oh, bloody hell, guys. Sorry, guys, I've been late. Absolute eyes stream like mad. All day, all night, pouring water with those. I hope he's alright. Peter Vox went to the show, 89.535, so what that means. Hangman audits. You can grow American strains, but it must be cannabis. Peter Vox, Hangman audits. Mark Emerson, you okay, Mark? Top man. Can I really fucking say? 16 valves. Monty 16 valve. Light dip 11. Jerry. Straight tips. Yeah. Show you an up. Peter Hangman audits. Mark Emerson again. I think that's us all. Freedom's now. Freedom, you okay? Fucking eyes, man, appalling. Chocolate block with cold flu feels like now. Oh, terrible. Been in bed all day. 4 to 5 days now, we're all fucking terrible. Don't smoke. Yeah, don't smoke. It's not good for you. 2 out of 3 people get cancer. 2 out of 3 die. Used to be 1 in 2 in 3 used to get cancer and only 1 died. Now 2 out of 3 get it and 2 die. Fuck that. Be better put a load of gun and spin it, but you're ready, you've got more chance of living. 2 out of fucking 3 die. 2 get cancer and 2 die out of 3. Fuck that odds. You wouldn't want to put that under on a gambler bet. Hope everything's okay. My spine killing me. Peter, fucking spot on. That's what happened. My sides all the way down the side here. I knew it straight away last night about 4 in the morning. I thought, oh, no, don't, please. It's been lovely weather, Brace. As soon as that fucking damp comes, that cold damp, I can feel it. Like a cow can smell water. What they do, cows, they smell it. And they sit down in the fields. You see cows sitting down in the field, 99 times out of 100, it's going to piss down. And when you've got arthritis and fucking diseases like we've got, me and poor Peter, we both were talking the other day. I couldn't find this Peter because I've been that bad. I can't even fucking see the fucking. I tried to do a text to say we're on live tonight. I couldn't do it. I couldn't see the fucking screen. My eyes were just pure blur. My eyes. It's like fucking. I don't know, something like dust in my fucking eyes. It's fucking terrible. This is the honest 2 days ago. I felt that decent. And now I just feel like shit again. Where's Brian looks? Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a late one. Yeah, my eyes are just stinging, but I'm starting to get a bit of vision now. Might be because I've been in the dark in the room. I had the window shut. The window open last night. I woke up fucking Baltic. I put the heater on. I've got one of them, them heaters, but you oil heaters. So what they do is they turn themselves on for say 20 minutes, 10 minutes or something, and they go down to a certain temperature and turn themselves off for 20 minutes. They're really good. But Carol Edwards says the best thing is the blankets. I've got them as well, a blanket, but I can't handle it because when you're in a heat blanket, when you lay on your bed, you turn it on, you get on and you get too hot, and you get up and you're like, sweat's pouring off you, and you're balking, proper balking. It's good to warm the bed up and then turn it off, then get into bed. That's what I do. But if you lay on in it, fall asleep, you wake up absolutely pouring sweat. But it's good if your back's really bad. They're not dear. I think they're a penny. I think Carol said they're a penny an hour or something like that to run, which is the cheapest thing out of everything you can get. A penny an hour, fucking penny an hour. Oh God! Anyone got any questions? I've got a fucking clue what I'm talking about tonight. I haven't got a clue, mate. It's Friday. Fucking hell! I think I'm being fucking spiked. My neck. I can hear the crunching in the back of my neck. I've got to go back in. I think for an MRI when I have to. It's fucking. This side here is really sore there. And down my right side here, it's like, see my stomach there, it's concrete. There's no give or take in it. It's like if you could hit me with a fucking baseball bat, it wouldn't budge me. So she felt it. I said, "Oh my god, it's like you've swallowed a fucking iron ball or something." It's rock hard in my stomach. Yeah, you've got to keep warm in this weather, and this is the time when you're out one day, like say yesterday, nice day, and then you get a day like this, and you wear the same clothes, you end up getting a flu because the temperature's dropped that much, and if you wear the same clothes, but you had the day before with your t-shirt and a pair of fucking shorts or something, you go out the same thing, you end up getting colds. Well, I think what I've got is a massive head cold. Just then you know the aches and pains all up. I've got none of them. It's just in my head and my neck. And my eyes are pouring fucking water. Cluster headaches are the horrible. Them cluster headaches, fucking horrible. Try and drink water when you get them, because most of the time I know you get them because we've got happened to you, but most of the time with people who've got a bad head, 90% of it is like a lack of water in your brain, because your brain's 90% water. So if you don't have that water in abundance, it dries up and it starts sending signals all over, because your brain's full of electricity. It's weird, isn't it? It's full of electricity, but you can fucking drink water, think you? You'd shock you, wouldn't you? Mad how the body works. It's the most complicated machine in the world is the human body. It's fucking so complicated. And still can't even work out things what it does. It's that clever. I'm an audit, drive trucks, he gets tested for everything. Yeah, you do now. Lorries, anyone driving lorries or trucks or even taxi drivers are the same. The cops can just pull you over anywhere, give you a drug test. Most people get caught. Sorry for sniffing the fucking nose. It took me and everybody to show me here. Just block my nose with a little bit of fucking. It's just fucking terrible. It's like pouring out my water. Terrible. I've got to go on. I can't leave people sitting on the fucking thing like an idiot. Yeah, so most people, I'm not sure what I'm going to say there. Get the head's full of water. If you haven't got enough water in your brain, you drink a pint of water slowly over about 20 minutes, slowly. Then an hour or so, the headache disappears. And I know do another one I can do a pressure point on you. If I was with you now, I could do a pressure point on your hand between your thumb and there. Pressure point, you push there, you pulse it, you've got to push it the right pressure, and in about 10 seconds I can make it disappear. My mate went piss off. He said, "You're not fucking Spock, you know, Brian." I said, "No, I'm telling you." He's a builder of care conservatories. Gives you hand. So I did that. 1, 2, 3. He said, "It's going already. I can feel it. It's going. 5, 6, 7. By the time I went to 7, it's gone. It's all goes headache. It's gone. He went, fucking hell. Just pressure points on your body if you know where they are. Can't fucking do it myself though. Fucking, I can do it myself. I'm headache, but I can't get like pains in your neck. I've had a bad night last night. Really bad night. Fucking terrible. Might be getting my dog back. Emma's dog, because a neighbour was looking after him because it was hard work to look after. We were back and forth, you know. And we had Scrappy and we had Alfie. And with another dog, and he was a bit rough, a bit vicious. So he's gone for someone, and the person's trying to walk out the window, and you see fuck. So he's fucking massive. He's about 130 pound, 125 pound, American bulldog. He's fucking vicious as fuck. Proper loves me. You can see him, Bronson, they call him, or Charlie Bronson. He called him Bronson. So I'm playing with him. I'm the only one who can have him like a baby. Bronson, he wants, and I've kissed him on in the video. You put Brian and Bronson, the dog. He's fucking monster. He's only a baby there. That's about 3 years ago. So now he's monstrous. His fucking head's like that. Beautiful looking he is, pure white, bit of pink on him, gorgeous. So I'm going to go upstairs with me. He doesn't wee in the house or nothing like that. He's really trained. But the bloke who's got him was old. He's like, he looked after him. And we got married and that. I said, well, bring him with us. And he was crying, the man, because he brought him up. But then because he lived upstairs and she lived downstairs in the flats. So I said, look, if you look after him, I promise you, and we'll give you the money to feed him and all that. And we like that, so we could go over and see him, take for walks anytime we want. We do that, we're over that, we go and see him. But still, I think what it is, I don't think he's going for big. I think he just can't control him because he's about 70 now. I think he's just too strong. He's really fucking strong. The massive fan of the American Bulldogs, they're monsters, but they're loyal as fuck. Yeah, my nose is fucking done me head in. Tried everything, mate. I took a fucking everything off the name. No, my nose is fucking itching. The fuck. So I just did that oral one for 20 minutes. It makes you fucking itch. It's horrible. That's it there when I get that oral one. Instead of a little 5 mil there before I come on. It makes my nose itch like fuck. It's called oral one there. It's there, look. 10 to 5 milligrams. I have to take 4 times a day, so I can't go to court. But I tell you that. So I spoke to someone in the medical centre. I was just wondering, if you were on opiates and you had to go to court with something, or something like malicious communication or something like that, would you have to go to court? Not if you're on opiates, you can't. No one can go to court on opiates. Nobody. And you can't go on tramadol. You can't go on naproxen just because they're in your system for between 4 to 6 hours. There's no way you'd be able to go into a courtroom and give evidence for a trial, either for prosecution or defence. You can't go to court. That's good to know. But I'm not bothered because I want to go to court, to tell you the truth. That idiot's been out there again with his cack. Sat there with a grey t-shirt on. It looks like somebody's washed the floor with it, and it's fucking minging, filthy fucking minging it is. His head's like that. He's got one where he's got black hair. His head's that big. He's got another one where he's got a head about that big. He looks like the dwarf, like a little tiny, the ventriloquist puppet. And he's wearing his white pyjamas. Fucking weirdo. Proper weirdo him. Oh, you can throw that with your wife's pyjamas. Oh yeah, I think. Weirdo. Yeah, so someone else was putting about Paul Sykes saying he was an evil, horrible man. I lived in that area when I was a kid. I used to see him walking about with a blue bag. They said he used to be absolutely mortal drunk. He was always going up to young boys and young kids in the street, asking them to do disgusting things to them. Said he was vile, Paul Sykes. He said, my dad knew him as well. My dad had a location with him. He said he was a proper bully. You said, Brian, you're right. Anyone like your type of stamp or anyone who could have a fight, he used to back down with. He wouldn't go, he wouldn't meet them. So there was a lad come to fight, a rugby player, and he waited for about 2 hours for him in an upsetting pub. I don't know what pub it was. And he said Sykes never turned up. So 2 weeks later, the lad went looking for Sykes and caught him in the pub and battered him all over the pub. Everyone seen the fight. He never came out of Wakefield for 3 months. Sat in the house. Never come out of the house. That's the same as that other one. If you look on there, Dale Brendan-Heim telling the story with Brian Cockerill. It's a good story. It's good to watch with the Weatherbean man. Good story. And he said there was a lad in there where Sykes come in, he would make people stand on the table singing nursery rhymes. So the lad went, oh, fuck you, you're not making me sing a nursery rhyme. And he just grabbed the bastard when Sykes boom, right in the fucking face, broke his jaw, and smashed and broke his leg. That lad, he said, would fight you by 10 fights out of 10. But you get beat. But he was game as fuck. One of them was you love being with you because you know wouldn't back in, Dale said. He said he just couldn't shoot you. He didn't give a fuck. He was absolute nuts. So Sykes never ever went back to that pub. And everyone, he was like a hero in that pub that night. Every time he went in, everyone used to come up with him. And it was full. It was a Friday, Saturday night. It was chock with everyone. And they were all like, go on, like screaming in the pub at him when he was getting battered to fuck. They all looked as if they all went in dead, the people. So what they did, the people, they were sick of him flashing himself to kids in the street, were sick of him going up and pissing in the bread, stuff and that. So what they've done, the whole city got a petition out, and everyone signed the petition, thousands of people, to get him kicked out of the city. Now that shows you what an animal he must have been, an absolute animal. And when the fake author asked him about his book, he said, what was he like? She went, well, when I was a kid, I just wanted a big brother who would cuddle me and hold me and look after me, not the monster that used to come to my bedroom every night and abuse me. And I went to him. Anyway, he said, what did you mean by that? Because he was telling them Jimmy O. So what do you mean? He went, oh, he used to go and grape her every night. And I said to him, I thought, how the fuck can you? He said to her, I can't put that in the book. So yeah, because no one will buy the fucking thing, so he hid it all the way. And soon as I heard that, I would never do a book on him anyway, because I knew who he was when I was in jail. I knew who he was when I offered him out. I knew when Dave Gass, I'd offered him out twice. He was a coward. He was a coward. Don't get me wrong, he was a decent boxer. But that was just somebody's own weight, you know. As soon as somebody come up a little bit bigger, the same as Terry Mitchell from Leeds. Terry Mitchell fought him. Terry Mitchell absolutely fucking annihilated him, and I mean battered him to a pulp. It's supposed to be the Britain's hardest man. He's getting beat up. Pub fight by fucking local lads who already have decent fighters. He's getting beat up by rugby players. He's getting beat up by Terry Mitchell. He's bottled down to Lee Duffy. He's bottled down to fucking Tappy Lewis. He bottled down to me twice. He bottled down to fucking Garside twice, not 3 times, Dave. And then he bottled down another kid from Leeds, went to fight him. And another from Blackburn went to fight another big lad. Kept bottling down the people, so then I knew he was a coward. Like I said, when I went through, Conroy was in the car. I went in, both went right. Where's that money? No, sorry, where's them elephants? He went. I said, do you want to fight me? Get outside, fucking get out, screaming, shouting at the lonely house. He was going, no, like that. Like I said, he looked at this young kid, he was only a little kid. Oh, he looked about 15, 16, maybe about 18, 19. You know, you get people who look younger, they're a very young looking kid. They had half a lag at the table and he had a pint of beer. It's like, so how do I know that if I'm making it up? Just to take offer. He drank beer, he didn't like lager. So anyway, he sat there and he was always on speed. He'd go on the speed and he'd be on it for like 2 or 3 or 4 days. He was speeding, always up on the speed. So a lot of lads said, he said he was out with us one weekend, there was 6 of us. He said, but he knew he couldn't do that with us. And we were playing pool. We played pool with him for about over a week, about 2 nights. He'd never done that to us. He said, but he knew we'd have got done in if he did, because there was some like half a dozen, maybe 6 of them all out over a weekend. I think it was that. It wasn't in where he lived, it was somewhere else, I think maybe Scarborough or something. So he said he was alright with us, but yeah, but he was fucking horrible what he did to people. But his 2 sons are the same. His sons, one's in from there, I think he's in one for, the other one I think is in for another one. So their life's off them. So the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. But I'll give his Joe. He would have battered the fake Arthur. He would have battered him to a pulp. He hated simply. When he said, I wasn't born this size to take shit off sniveling little fucking snitches and police informers. I can't stand them. He hated police informers. So he's still on Lee Duffy. He hated police informers, sniveling little snitches. I wouldn't have took no nonsense whatsoever. Paul Sykes off that idiot. He wouldn't have done a book with him. He was that arrogant Sykes. Why would I need to? Shut up! Fucking hell! Why would I need to do a book with you and do your own book? Which he did do his own book. I mean, that idiot goes on about he's done the book.
I've just got him lost in my head till Wolf comes back in. So sorry.
So Sykes, he should have a fight, yeah, and he fought for the title, but when he was in the ring with John L. Gardner was an exceptional fighter, though. I've got to give him the due. Sykes only had about 9 fights, you know. He didn't win loads. I think he won 3 fights or something. A couple of draws, and he got knocked out in the first round when he fought a lad from Africa, I think it was. He knocked out, or not, maybe in Sweden or somewhere. I can't remember the name. It was somewhere in Europe. And he got knocked out the first round, sparked unconscious. That was his last fight. It's 1 punch, gone, sparked unconscious. And that clown keeps pretending he's this great fucking fighter round the bend. What he likes is the bits where he goes around and grapes people. He likes the bits where he bullies people. He likes bullies. He likes that feel of being a bully, like go around powerful. Lee Duffy didn't do that. Lee Duffy didn't do that at all. He's trying to say Lee was a bully. He was to go around bullying people. Now bullies go around to people. Now, if Lee Duffy was a bully, how come he offered me out when I was 24 stone nearly? Lee was only 14, 15 stone. Bullies would not offer out someone like a fucking giant, 10 stone, everything nearly. We only have goals with people that they know that can fight. Bullies like Sykes would do. So Sykes would go to the pubs and see someone like a bodybuilder, good looking lad, not a mark on his face, but I'm covered in scars all over my fucking face, all over my head. My head's full of fucking. Like, that's why I always wear my hat. My hat's full of scars all over my head. But I wear my hat since I was a kid, 18, because George Foster got me into wearing like bodybuilders in America. You know, you act like a bodybuilder, be a bodybuilder, you do everything the same as when you're a kid. And he said I was on the gear for 30, yeah. No, I wasn't on the gear for 30 years. How could I be on the gear for 30 years when I worked the door for over 30 years? I was in jail for so many years. I worked abroad so many years. So I was a security firm for 20 years. I was on the gear on and off it for 20 years. I'd be on it for like 3 weeks, I'd come off it for 6 months. I'd be on it for 2 days, I'd be off it for 2 years. How did I get that size and how did I lift them weights if I was on the gear 30 years? I'm only 59 now. So say I was 19 when I started training, so that means I must have been on the gear since I was 19. That's 30 years. So I can't have been on the gear 30 odd years because I wouldn't have been able to do nothing else. Fucking shite. How did I get in the documentaries? How did I do the books? How did I do all the fights? If I was on the gear every day for 30 years, and I wasn't on the gear every day, I admit my truth. Because he said, "We don't tell me you're on the gear, you'll ruin yourself." No, I don't want to be a lie like you. I'd rather tell the truth. Like all these good people, I need to tell the truth. Once you start telling lies and you get caught with one or two, you think, wait a minute, that wasn't a lie. It's like going to court. When he gets caught for one of say the 30 people he's arrested. You got that one arrested, no further action. You got that one arrested, no further action. The jury's going to be sitting listening. They're not the juries, they're like news on here. You got that one arrested, no further action. You got that one arrested, no further action. They're going to think, what the fuck? And then they're going to look at the place and think, why have you let this go on all this time? What is going on? They're not stupid, the juries, you know. They're really clever. They all sit together in the collective and they go at the back and they all sit down and talk. What do you think? And they'll go laughing and they'll get somebody who's probably like somebody like me, quite conversed in the law, you know, like the leader. And they'll say, well, why would he say this? If he's so bad, this person, he's so scared of him, like him, I said, why does he keep antagonising him, putting videos up, calling names? And if he doesn't like that word tin something, why does he keep calling himself the tin file tapes and stuff? They're not stupid people. They aren't like you aren't. That's just him playing his little victim game. But they'll see through that. But as like I say, more and more evidence has got today. I can't tell you what it's about, but it's got again. Which is finding stuff that we didn't even know. It's fucking marvellous, you know. My wife is a genius. She's finding stuff that the cops would even find it. She's finding stuff where even if fucking Sherlock Holmes couldn't find it. She's like that, like all day long, all day and night, day and night, every day. My husband not going to jail for some sniveling little rat. He said there wouldn't be so bad, Brian, if you'd done something. All you ever did is help him. Every time he was phoning you at 3 and 4 and 5 in the morning, you were going out taxis to help him. You were going with poor Bobby, stopping him getting beat up multiple times. I've seen you go over and up there. When that stayed in was scrappy, he said, taking him out for drives to go and get his pills all over the place. And I can prove that as well. Phoning people up at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. Just leave him alone, mate. He's just fucking mad. He's on this, that, and the other. But he can't even admit. Professor as well, I'm bad because I've got a reconstructed nose. That's changed now. Now it's anxiety. And now it's a new one. He broke his arm there and he got addicted to painkillers. That's the new one now. See that there, broke that arm and I started taking cocodamol, I got addicted to them. So why didn't you fucking, we all know you're not on cocodamol. You don't look like you're on cocodamol. I've had cocodamol myself. I tell you what, they're the horriblest tabs I've ever had. I've took two. My mum had. Broke her hip. She fell down the stairs and she was knocked out for 2 days. Probably, oh fuck her, she is 78. She's still like that with her hands up to fight me. You know, messing about. Her hips knackered and everything. She's fucking still. I said, you won't walk. You have to stay in a wheelchair. I'm not staying in no wheelchair. My thing's got a little bit nuts of her voice and everything. She's up there. She's packed in smoking for I think 4 years now. Smoked since she was 13. So she was about 70 odd. She's 78, she's coming on, she's getting nearly 80. Nearly fucking 80 coming. She's still a whole house, spotless, on the step, scrubbing it. Looking, the old step, you know, the old days with the cloth and the scrubbing brushes, one of them, the fucking windows. But he'd look like you'd walk through, a bad man's window was there, you'd walk through it because you'd think it wasn't a window. You can't see a mark on any of the furniture. And all the wood stuff, you know, the old-fashioned stuff, they've got like beams and all that in the house. My dad put it in Brassos. She washes all them in there. She washes it down. I told you, look at son, put them in there. Brass, he said, put it in, wash it up liquid in there. wash up liquid in the warm water and leave it about 20 minutes and all the rascals go back to normal. You just buff them up. It's got about 300 of them. Fucking unbelievable. It takes days to do them. Coliseum and Powerhouse, yes, I both of them, mate. We used to have the Powerhouse. It was called Happy was the lad, the Asian lad who had it, and his cousin from Darlington. We're actually from Darlington, so they had the it was called the Power. It was called Manhattan's, the original name, and it was changed. Please, Eli, stop it. It was called Manhattan's, the original, and they changed it to the Powerhouse when they got it. It was their name. And then it probably held about 500-600 people. It was a good club, but it was weird because you had these big Please, Eli, stop it! These big tables like that. They were like a well. You look down at it like that, and fucking hell, it was like a two-way mirror, but it looked like you were going to fall all the way through them, like right to the very bottom. It looked about 50 feet to drop. It was like an illusion when you looked into it. You're like, fuck, my mates, Robbie and Steve. But I hate them fucking dudes. You should put the shit up because you sit like that and you're off your head. All of a sudden you look down and you jump out your head because you think you're going to fall down the well. It's fucking, it looked like a little square table, but there was a round glass on the top. They were like, Eli! Shut up, Wolf! Shut up! You don't fucking Trevor McDonald doesn't get this fucking carry on. So we used to go in there. I was on the seafront. And you pull up, park the car to the side. So what I used to do in case the cops got out of the car, I used to pay a lad called Arnott, 100 quid a night to drive my car. We used to have a hand thing, but it'd be in a bag and it'd be put on the beach in a bit of sand on dug underneath. So as I went there, he could run out with that thing to me and give me it. So I was ready to shoot, and he couldn't in the pub out if there was anybody had guns in there. Because a few times the cops raided it for guns. They raided it for Anthony O was in it. I don't even think Anthony beat it, but they said, "Oh, the Harvey Spots have been saying Brian Cockerill and Anthony O beat in." And the cop says, he said to the cop, like, "Brian Cockerill's not even here. If he was here, his car would be over there." They went, "All right, just malicious communication, malicious call." But you get scumbags. You're talking shit. I'm not even around. I mean, the Paul Sykes book was written by Paul Sykes. The other arsewag who wrote the book went and got the book with Paul Sykes' sister. This is not me talking, it's me talking about what happened. Paul Sykes' sister signed the book over to Rob Brenton and Cockerill Publishing, which he said, "We'll give you 50% of the book." She never got fucking 5 pence. She never got a penny. The whole lot went to them. The whole lot. Everyone. And I realised Lee Duffy, Roy Shaw, dead. Roy Shaw, the documentary, dead. So he could keep the full amount of the books because you don't have to pay to the family. So that's why he was doing more books on the dead. Jack the Ripper. Bet Jack the Ripper's family getting out. We still all waiting. Well, I bet they don't get out, do they? So nobody's had any money. Like all the way through all the people who've done a book, every person I've spoken to has been paid. Yeah, he's mental. He's in the back garden and he's going, "Shoot me." The lad goes, bang, shoots him. I don't know what it's with, like a fucking some type of gun. Shoots him with a gun in the leg. You know, imagine the jury seeing that and thinking, what the fuck? Yeah, so we'll go back to the Powerhouse. It was just like a normal nightclub, like the 80s when it first went out. And then when the best ever rave club was Fillmore's, where Mark's from, Mark Emerson, and it was on the bank. Used to go there and used to get the buses there, like I said to you before, and you had to pay in. So you'd pay like say £3 to get the bus back. So we're talking in the middle of nowhere, Saltburn, fucking middle of nowhere. The next place is fucking Whitby, you know, down that way, miles away, about 50 miles away. So people would come from like say Redcar, which is about 4 or 5 miles away, Dormanstown, Middlesbrough, not Stockton. I'd say mainly in the estates of like Lingdale, Loftus, places like that. They would come from there. Gisborough, a lot of people from Gisborough used to come as well. It was a really, really posh place. It was owned by he went to become my friend. He was called Ian Smith. He's hundreds and hundreds of millions worth, maybe a billionaire. I'll tell you the truth. He had Rushpool Hall as well. He had the big massive castle on the left as you go down the bank. Because on that bank, that's the worst bank I've ever fucking done. We like the car crashes. And we used to go in then. So when I first went there, I got a job on the door. And they were all with spacesuits on, blown whistles, and they had fucking. I just had that last night. Vicks. I could smell Vicks. Put somebody throat last night. It was fucking killed me. Barry, you alright? Barry-ish. I've just seen Barry-ish, yeah, but it was like Barry. So I went in and they're all like, blowing these whistles. What the fuck? And there was all this smoke. Like, it wasn't proper smoke. It was like made with water and something else to mix it. You know, where it's like simulated smoke. And it's like being in the World War II. And all the fucking things going off, like the bombs are getting dropped. And I'm, what the fuck? And I'm looking down on the floor because I've never seen it like it because I was just in normal little clubs, little bars where you dance like that. The women used to put the bag between the feet and you go to that side and they put one foot that side. Well, like mum and dad, I went and fucking sit down. Our dad was the worst of you doing that. Doing this fucking mad dance out. Thought he'd do that and spin round. He thought he was fucking John Travolta. It was, Jamie and that used to laugh like fucking on Bobby. Yeah, he used to do all that mad dancing. All these stuff with his hands. He's funny hands out there. Bless him. So yeah, so I went in and he was a DJ. He was a footballer. He played like semi-pro footballer from Gisborough. So he was a DJ. So we used to talk to him, nice kid. And all this stuff was going off, all this noise. And I went, what the fuck? And he went coming downstairs. I went, what's that smell, Vicks? He went, so he had a gas mask on, like during the war where you put a mask on with World War II. Is that with a gas mask on? I thought it was that pervert behind me. I thought it was that fucking idiot behind me. Paul Sykes. Fucking breathing. Darth Vader sounded like off Star Wars. So anyway, I said, what's that smell? He went, oh, Vicks. I said, what's that for? He said, it helps the ecstasy. And I didn't know what ecstasy was. I didn't have a fucking clue. You're talking about 1980 something now. Oh, that's fine. That thing, I can feel it pop starting to come out more. That fucking bastard bulging disc is coming out more. I just felt it there. That's the first time I've felt it where it hurt. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you fucker. Could feel it. Oh, my God. It's like a sharp pain. That's the very first time I felt the disc for about 6 months. Now I can feel the pain. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm going to have to have the rock. I don't believe it. So yeah, Fillmore. So we went in anyway. We went down. We used to go down this bank. It was like that. So you get into the place, walk around, go in. It was beautiful. Done out as well. It was like really, really well done. All these clubs. Yeah, Rosie O'Grady's was another place he had. He played Manchester, London. Honestly, it was fucking. He had a place called Rushpool Hall. Loads of people would get married there. It was really expensive to get married. It probably cost you $4 or $5 to get your wedding. And it has peacocks and everything there, and you can hire like instead of a caravan, the log cabins. I used to go up there, and me and Bob used to go on the night when I couldn't sleep. I used to go up on a Thursday night or Friday or Saturday and sit there and watch the peacocks. I'll go in the daytime, sit there, and then we used to go to the Saltburn Park. It was beautiful. Now, there used to be a big bridge across there. It's a massive, big iron bridge, wrought iron, and it got knocked down in the 70s. But they used to pay a penny. It was a penny bridge, it was called. You used to have to pay from one side to the other because you used to get walked down. You had to go right the way around it, like all the way down to that. Take you for the ages where you'd pay a penny just to walk across it. Get across the bridge in about 10 minutes, but the other way you'd have to probably take 40 minutes to get right round. So people used to walk with. They still do it now. They've still got the Victorian umbrellas, and it's a bit like where the Goths go at Whitby. You have to go to Saltburn if you've never been. It's beautiful. I'm not joking. It's beautiful, one of the beautiful places. Everything, nothing's dirty. The sea, the water, the pier, the streets. I like big. It looks like they're going back to Victoria. They've still got Victorian lights and everything. It's beautiful. So if you ever out with your missus out like that, you want to go for a romantic place to stay. Saltburn's a place, beautiful. The people are all nice. There's no like fucking fights or bullies or anything up there. They're nice people. They're all wealthy, all multi-millionaires. The houses, 2, 3, 4, 5 million pound houses. Beautiful place. Yeah. So we used to go in there, like I said, and he said, "Oh yeah, put the masks on so we can breathe with the Vicks and it mixes off our heads." And I didn't understand the fucking thing when he was on. Well, later on I did, when I started taking myself. Barry, you okay, son? Bird shit him and embarrassing right in the pub. Yeah, Barry stuff in the chat. Barry, nobody's. Yeah, so it was good being in the I was in there, so I was working with Owen Bushby. I was working there. Yeah, it was embarrassing me. The fucking club there hanging on. It's fucking, you know when you go into a place with someone, say like Barry was coming with me or hanging on or marking, where any use on here, I'd say, look, stay that side, you go on the left, you go on the right, you just do as you're told, you think, well, we're getting paid here, we're getting good money, let me do my talking, then you come in with this bit and you come in with that bit, and you plan it together what you do. You can't do now with them straight on the fucking, it's like that. There's my mic. Hey, you guys, you're okay? It's me, Brian Cockerill, aka the taxman. Yeah, well, I can't hear you. Well, yeah, I said, I can't hear you. Come on, you could be a better round of applause than that. He's my beautiful wife, Emma. Tony Grange is here, such and such. And then we said his name, and went, boo, fucking people, fucking hated him. So I'm talking, he went like this, snatched the mic off me, and I went, get fucking back. Honestly, it was embarrassing. You've seen it anyway. And then every single place we went, he has to be at the front talking. And they said, we didn't pay money to see you. I'm just building him up. He said, well, we all know Brian's a legend. That's why we all paid £4 a ticket to see him. We don't want to hear you. We want to hear the legend, Brian Cockerill, not you. So, okay, no, man. And I was talking again. Emma took the mic off and gave me the mic. So when I was looking that way, and somebody said something, all right, mate. And he came over, gives the colour of the lad, and I was like, nah, he put his hand off and snatched it out of my hand again. What a dirty, rude, horrible fat fucker you are. Well, we just talk shite. See, the thing is, use on here, no, because most use are from Darlington, like Freedom, and minorities have all been in them rave scenes. So if you say, for instance, it'd be like me going to, say, Oxford or Eton or something like that, I think, what the fuck? I wouldn't have a clue what to say, and I wouldn't stand there, take the mic off the fucking, the dom or whatever they call him, or the top man who runs the place. I started talking about horse racing or something, I wouldn't have a fucking clue. You just sit back and think, well, he's the expert, let him talk. But not him. No, you can't even finish a sentence. He cuts you off all the time. Same as when you're on like talk shows like Gary Fairby. I think the Gary fucking, and I went to Gary said, I only got out of 40 questions to answer 2 words. It might have been all about him. He said every fucking was saying what an asshole he is, get away from him. It's always about me. I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and I'm this and I'm. And Lee Watts said to me, when you do what and Steve Richards who did the books, which is the job of publishing, one of the best book companies in the world, he said it's not about the it's about the subject. Who's the person that wrote the book about? Say it's a dog, lassie or something, or a kangaroo, or a bird or something else. He said, oh, we had a great time with lassie, or we had a great time with the bird. It was brilliant, and we done this. But the other same person goes on. Me. It's all about that person. So it's not about that person. Their job is to write the book. Your job is to give the intent to a person for the book, and for them to put it together and put it together properly. Not to put their own spin on it and make their own styles up in it and make lies up. Not like we used to pinch up the pound shops. There's no pound shops in 1991. So I thought, if you say that, you're going to look stupid. You're going to look an idiot. So that's like I say. It's no good for me. It's comfy one makes it work, Freedom. Is that you saying that, Freedom? Because what happens is I've got to be rigid, hard, to keep my back straight, be sinking into it. Peter Vox will verify that. If you're something dead soft, it makes you get out of the soft chair and you're like, oh, you can't move because your back goes into the softness and it goes like that, your back, it all crumbles. So then your back's out and it takes ages to try and straighten your back. So you've got to try and sit straight. So if I sit like this, then the bone spurs and that fucking start protruding, fucking horrible. So you've got to try and sit like this position, like that. That's why I can't go to court. There's no way I can sit in a courtroom, wait for them. Say you have to go in court, say you're there at 9 o'clock. You might be in there 5-6 hours waiting for prosecution, and another day, How can you sit 5 hours in a rigid position in a wheelchair with medication in you? You can't give evidence when you've got medication. There's no way you can give evidence with medication. I know for a fact. You remember The Sopranos? You remember they all went up. Junior, I think he was called. They all went the white ball. Then it was him off Rocky, the one who shot someone else. He was in Rocky. You remember Adrian? Not Adrian. Sorry, what was he called? Adrian's brother. Can't remember his name. He was like a gangster. He's in it as well. So they're all sat there with gas masks on and all the stuff. We can't go to court because we're ill. So they get doctors' letters to get them there. But I want to go to court, to tell you the truth. I want to get to court. That's why I'm doing a little bit of training, get myself right. But since the cop who's been doing the job, I understand now he is doing his job. And that's why I'm not making any videos about that idiot or anything, just telling stories about what happened in the day. But yeah, you can't, if you're going to do a book on someone, it's got to be about, say Middlesbrough Football Club. Yeah, Middlesbrough Football, great team. But Manchester United, you know, were great. Manchester United this, Manchester United that, Manchester United. What the fuck? It's about Middlesbrough. Why are you talking about Man United? So it would ruin the book, and that's what he does. He has to talk about MC Jimmy G. Jimmy G. Force, very good friend of mine. I'll tell you what, I'll find the name of the video, and you'll hear Jimmy shout, "Big Brian Cockerill in the house," the original Eclipse posse. So the fake one was saying I was making it up. I never had a club. He said I never had a security firm. So what a lot of shit. If you have posters, there's my security firm mug, made you look like a clown again. So that's why I like to do. I like to draw him into something, pretend, let him think, oh, he's telling lies here, let him think it. So he falls into the trap all the time. So if there were cops were after him for something, they catch him in minutes because he's thick. But what he does, he's always about himself. That's what Steve Richards did the first books with Viv Graham. I was in the Viv 3 I was in. Then he did another book called Salty Fitness, which was the biggest selling sports book. Before you say I'm lying, you could go online and check anywhere. It'll tell you it was the biggest selling sports book ever, training book in history in Great Britain. It sold more books than any other book. And he's on. If you go on Steve Wraith's channel, he tells Steve Wraith that he did more. But I'm not. I'm doing the exercises in the book. I look really well as well. I was about 15% body fat, and I'm stood. I'm like a fucking house end. And there's a girl in, not Jet, actually Jet, used to have trained with Jet, and mate, what's her name? She's got a Craig Howard from Billingham. She's from, I can't remember her name, but she's from Billingham, Jet. She's a nice lady, really good. And the other one was like a massive, not like a man looking one. She's fucking massive. She's in the book. It's called Solitary Fitness by me and Brian Cockerill and Charlie Brunson. And it puts their name on as well. So I'm doing the exercise there, and Charlie said, when Brian's got that ball in his hand, that medicine ball looks like a fucking tennis ball. His hands are fucking huge. And Steve Richards, who wrote the first books from Newcastle, said, you fucking this way, you see him in real life. He said, you've never seen anything like him. He said, his back, you just never seen a back like it. His back's just fucking like that. Just you have to stand sideways to get through doors. His back's that big. Well, I'm making it all up, he said. I'm making it up, but when I saw the pictures and the videos there, he said anyone could squat 700 pounds. It's easy to do. Well, let's see you do it. Hope you're okay, mate. Min's PA. So, well, Brian, don't know that. Freedom, Shannon now, hope you're good. Yes, Steve, Shannon, you okay, son? Good, mate. Just knackered. Can't wait to get the shift over with. You'll be there soon, son. Don't forget to give your last a card. You better do another 8 hours. She needs more. She's told me today she needs another coat. He's laughing his head off there. You want to me at any time, Steve, you know that, mate. Any day of the week. Lovely lad. Stood by us when we had all that shit. Sons have seen Big Steve Shannon, 6'5", fucking massive. Sons have seen Big Steve. Little Basil said, Sons have seen Steve and a few others were Terry and views. The cowards that come to smash the house up, seen a few lads with us and ran away, jumped in the fucking can. Go on, run! They were shouting like fucking cowards. The cowards, they haven't been finished with yet. No way. No fucking way. Yeah, plenty of shout out to Bryce, Smiley, and JP. JP is good lad. JP is Smalley, good lads. But the ones that'll be in the I don't know if that's in that one, but there's the Powerhouse one, And we had the original club, was called the Eclipse, so it was Steeloid. And Steeloid and little Don LaRoche. Don had loads of clubs. Funny how every time it was close to the club being the extension running out, just two days or so, there would be a fire. The fucking nightclub would go up, and he would just make sure anyway he got done, because it went up about 20 minutes before the fucking thing went out. You know, the lapse, the insurance. Anyway, fucking clever little cunt. Don't even love it a bit. He was there at the fight. He'll tell you how fucking good I was at the fight. He said, he's only about 5'4", about 10 11 stone. Really clever lad. He said, he said we had fought it. Anyway, it took 4 years and he won his claim. I think he heard about fucking, that's how he got the money to get the clubs. So we got the Eclipse and that to go out. And we got another club in him, Little Don. I put the money up and he did all the speed, all the clever side out. I wasn't conversed with all that shit. I wasn't going to tell Don what to do. He's had about 20 fucking nightclubs and pubs. Really, really intelligent, really, really clever. So you don't tell somebody, I was 26, I think, at the time, 25, 26, you're not going to tell a man who was 40 odd been doing clubs for fucking 15 years or something, had about 20 clubs and knew the ins and outs of everything. Really clever lad. So we called it the Eclipse, because there was one in Sheffield, I think, called the Eclipse. So they called it the Eclipse. It was fucking marvellous. 3,000 people. Couldn't get in anyone the first night. They couldn't get anyone, so I phoned people I was in jail with and stuff, so I got them off from Manchester and everywhere. There was coaches all up the fucking street, right, Brunswick Street, all the way down. 52-seater coaches everywhere. So the first time we had opened, there was about 40 people in. That's when I met Speedy's mate. I ended up shaking hands with him. I had a fight that started beating in a fight. We had about 17 lads having a fight with me. And I beat him 1-1. And the others were battering me with fucking all sorts. I still was fucking dropping them. I broke my cheekbone, broke my nose. I got a broken rib. I was cut bruises all over my back. But they were hitting me with chairs on the back, but my back was that big. It didn't fucking bother me. So anyway, the cops come and they nicked the lads on the stairs. There was 17 of them. They nicked about 6 or 7 of them. They got them all because they were all on camera. I went to go and put them in a lineup. I said, okay, then put them in a lineup. But I'm telling you now, she showed me the camera. I went, oh, he wasn't. He's my friend. He was trying to help me. There was another one, like punch. I wasn't punching. He was trying to pull them off. So I went and give evidence to say they were all my friends. They're my friends. They were trying to. That other lad was trying to get me in the ring. She couldn't see his face. So anyway, the cops were fucking fuming because she wanted to put the wrecking crew away, but I wouldn't press snap charges. So I went to the hospital. Left my nose. She said, don't do anything. Your nose is broken. I have to move it in a special way. And she pushed it across, and you could hear it click. I clicked into place, but it hurt for about a second. Then it went back to normal. But the thing that hurts more than anything, I had a cracked rib. A cracked rib is worse than a broken rib, because every time you sneeze, oh for fuck's sake, or you cough, or you go for a pee at the toilet, that's the worst pain. But cracked ribs, bruised ribs or cracked ribs are worse than fucking broken ribs. You can't do that with them. They used to tighten them up years ago, but don't do that. It's bad for you to do it down the state. So we had the Eclipse, so we were getting them from all over Nottingham and every fucking way. They were coming from everywhere. It was fucking mad. So some people would stay because it was a 24 rave. We were the first people to get the 24 one. We got a license of it was a special law where you get the people to join 2 days before, 48 hours. You get them to sign and say, well, why do you want to come to the club? I like dancing. I like such and such. And I like the music like that. So that was there. We dance all the time. We love the music. We take bottles of water and stuff with us. And we're not into drugs, things like that. We'd put on a little card, so that would go, and then they would have a card again, like a little, like a passport type of thing with a photograph on it. So you'd have to join 2 days before. It was a bit of a pain in the ass. But if you didn't, and somebody got caught and they get put out with the cops, but they only ever came in twice. They came in and went, hey, Brian, you all right? She was this little blonde, really nice looking. Well, hey, you all right, Brian? Yeah, I'm all right. I knew straight away. 3 cops, 3 blokes, when I thought, she's not on her own. They're cops then. You can't get us any E, can you? I went, no, I can't. You know, Brian, everyone said, you're the man. I said, I am the man, but I don't tell ecstasy and I don't take ecstasy. I said, I think you've got the wrong Brian. I said, you might as well go have a look about anyway. Yeah, well, everyone knows you do. I said, listen, I've told you 3 fucking times now. If you don't stop talking to me, I'm going to be put out. So she fucked off. Anyway, later on, somebody pushed her down the stairs. I don't know what it was like. I'm going to clue when she got pushed down the top of the foot. Not all the way down, halfway down the stairs. But the other 2, what she'd done is, there was a Geordie kid in there, he went, come over, he said, So yeah, you've just been talking. You didn't say anything. I said, fuck. Do you think I'm an idiot when I bring an ecstasy out and give somebody fucking pee in the club? He went, she's a cop. I said, I fucking knew she was. He said, we were at one of the clubs up Newcastle, it was Rock Shot, somewhere like that, and she was in. Next minute she went, blew the whistle and the doors all come in. The cops, there were already cops in there pretending to be ravers and that. So that was once I sussed them. Then the second time it was when we just opened up, so you had to join. So they came in, RAF officers from Cockerill were leaving. I thought, RAF officers wouldn't want to fucking come in a rave club. You wouldn't be taking ecstasy when you fucking fighting fucking flying aeroplanes. You'd be tested. The coppers. So anyway, when I said, stop being fucking daft cunts. I said, go on, he said, if you wait us, they're waiting out there. If we're not going to be in 30 seconds, 30 minutes, they're going to come in with the team. I went, I'll tell you when you can go. You've come into my fucking club to infiltrate me. You're policeman, aren't you? So I said, sit down. They come in the office. I made them sit on the floor, and the fucking officer said, sit on the floor. I said, I want to search you first, see if you've got any weapons and stuff like that. Oh, I fucking tortured the daft cunt. So I said, please don't insult my intelligence. I could smell pig a mile away, bacon. I could smell it a mile away. I said, your boots give it away straight away, because they're not issued, they're police issue boots then. So they're not RAF boots, because I'm not a fucking idiot. I know every trick in the book. I said, tell me now that you're police officers, you've got to tell me, or you have to tell me by law if you're police. Are you police? I went, yeah. But if you get us, do whatever it was. If you assault us, you'll get done. And I was going to assault you. So just sit there, let me think. So I sat there for about 5 minutes. I went, right, stand up. I said to them, I said, right, you can go. I said, don't do any of these stupid things again. Please don't insult my intelligence. They went, oh, thanks, Brian. And went, they were all right, but they were good daft coming in, no, dressed like RAF pilots of Patrick Lehman. Straight away, I thought, well, why would a fucking RAF pilot, who's got the best buzz in the world, flying a fucking thing is 5,000 mile a fucking hour airplane, want to come to a club, a little tiny fucking backstreet club in fucking Coventry? Yeah, you're right, mate. It was Coventry. Thank you very much for getting me. I do apologise. You're right. It was Coventry. Yeah. So we had the clips. It was fucking marvellous, and we had the ecstasy that were called. The best ones we ever had were called Doves, and then I got other ones. I was going to call them Enshaws, and after the copper's name. I thought, you can't, Brian. I was going to call them Enshaws, Chief Inspector Enshaw. I was going to call the ecstasy the Enshaws. I was going to call them Mallums. I thought, no, they're going to go fucking men. I was going to nickname the ecstasy after the coppers who were in charge of the fucking area. So yeah, so we got these little tiny ones. They were like saccharins, allegedly, and they look like a little bag. You only get a pellet and you put it in one of them spud guns. Bro, as big as one of them, like a little mushroom. It looked like. I went, what the fuck can I call that? I thought I could double barrels, because it looked like the other barrels were called barrels. I called them double barrels. I thought, that's tiny. It's nothing to do how small they are. It's what's in the cunt. So I took two of them about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. No, about 6 o'clock in the afternoon, sorry. Just went and dropped a couple of these, because I didn't like to have them, because the carry like that on them, but you can't do nothing. You get battered if you have somebody had a fight with you. So we used to take them in Paddy's house in that time. What the fuck was it? Oh, fucking hell. A little council estate right next to the clubs. So we used to get them on, say a Tuesday, bag them all up, 50 to win, 30 to win, 20, we would have like 30 bags, different colour bags. The yellow ones would be, say, 50, the red ones would be 100. Next one would be, they were all different colours, and no names on them, but you knew certain people would get certain stuff. So we'd get them all up Tuesday, let them all run about Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then get the stuff back in Sunday, Monday, get the gear in. But we had more gear back up to give out before. We didn't have to, like say, have to get the money, go and buy more. We had enough, we'd get enough for a month and put them out that week, and then the next week we'd have next week's coming through, and then about this third week to go, we've only got one week to go, we'd go and get another 4 weeks worth. So that year, there's only one chance of getting caught. We get these people going down the motorway every Monday coming back, down the way every Monday coming back, down the way so they get caught. So what we used to do, we get somebody on a train, like a college student looking, girl with glasses on, proper, head golly gosh, because we had loads of them coming in. We had nurses, and look, you wouldn't believe how many nurses took fucking ecstasy. It's unbelievable. About 20 of them from the fucking North East and hospital and the general hospital used to come in off off the fucking heads. I'm joking. He used to come in the man off the heads. And in Manhattan's nurses are fucking nightmares, mate. I'm telling you. You can't make a nurse shy, can you? You know, nurses, they've fucking seen everything, haven't they? That's what they do. They were always nice, like, but they'd always buy them all one go, pay you. Never robbed you. I always made sure what I used to do is, I got a machine from Holland off a pal, brought them through, and I used to put it in the machine to see if it was proper gear, because you could get stuff where it's fucking rat poison, people would die. So I'd always make sure it was proper, test it. And then what I used to do is to give half of one to someone who always takes it all the time. One of the lads was like a guinea pig, and he'd take half of one, a little bit, no, nothing wrong. And then later on he'd have a full and he was okay. Then we knew they were poisonous. So obviously that Laura Bet. So that's what they should have done, really. They should have tested them all. Everything should have been tested like we did. We used to do it. That was fucking marvellous. All the setups, the aeroplanes dropping gear off. It was fucking marvellous. It was unreal. We had it down there strategically. We'd have like two cars, one car in front, one in the middle, one in the back. One would carry, the lad would carry would be about 10 stone. He used to run for the county. He was like a Richard Kilty type runner. Strap with all the fucking 1,000 he wanted to win with them bum bags. Put it on backwards so he could run, and cops would pull you over. So you might move my car in the front so the cops couldn't get past to get that car. So they'd pull us over and say, what's happening? I said, well, I thought you pulled me. Well, what I used to do, I used to put my hand under my seat, you know, tiny little cuffs of, it's like a match head, a little bit smaller than a match head, and I would flick it like that. You couldn't find it, and it would cut out the petrol fuel tank. I've just charged stalled or what's wrong with the officer. So he said, remember the book, you get in, go, it's stalled. And then I think, he's telling the truth, but I didn't. So I get back in, I went, give us a push, you got pushed down, and push the thing on there, and he could just under my seat it was. But you couldn't see it was built into the metal because there was a little piece of metal. It wasn't metal, it was like a plasticky stuff. Through the metal, we drilled a tiny little hole, you could just put your nail, just click it like that, and it'd go off and on. So I went, push now, second gear, he went, boom, 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 off, brilliant, cheers. I never thought I knew what was going on, see. I had every fucking trick in the book, everything you could think of. And then we had a lad who was a runner, so we'd say, who's he? Just got your car. I said, I fucking don't know. He said, you just come down the motorway, give him a lift. He said, I'm on it for warrants. Cops don't, the cops are going to nick me. I said, we'll have to pull over. So I pulled over, I said, let him out. He's done one, he said he was wanting for warrants. And when we'd go to a certain area where there'd be like fences, like say, near Roseworth, Ragworth, where these kids knew the fucking ins and outs, the little tunnels and everything. And the cops that were coming were like squaddy cops, squaddy drivers. They're all Muslim, toffee nose cunts. They haven't got a clue about the little areas, and they can't run because they're all big, tall fuckers. They all of them are tall. All them squaddy drivers are all big. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the cars, big heavy cars in it. And then the kids would run like fucking big. And this kid was like a fucking rocket. I was do about 100 metres in 11 seconds or something fucking ridiculous. So by the time he's over the two fences, he's gone. The cops like on the fence and going, oh, he's gone. You get away with it. Oh, away. And even if they got caught, one lad got caught, he just played guilty to it. He got 2 years, so he did the year in jail. But I was in there. We made sure he got money every month. We made sure his family got looked after. We went to see him in prison. When I went to prison, everyone better look after him. He's my cousin. When I go to the prison, they're like, yeah, but everyone look after him in the prison. So I had everything boxed off, even the screws, everything in the jail, they lost. Yeah, Matt Legg's a lovely lad. He's been to the house with us a few times. He stayed here, Matt Legg. He's actually, God bless him, he helped me right to hand and what. I said, we look like we're 2 years here. Well, he's just laughing his fucking head off. We went to a place. Nothing wrong with being here. I'm just having a laugh at him. He says, I'm not fucking bothered what anyone thinks. He said, you're my brother. So we went round and we met Big John there. John, fucking hell. His dad was a lovely man. John Lewis, Big John Lewis, he fought 4 times, John, for the British, real deal, not a lad, blind bastard. He fought for the British heavyweight bare knuckles title about 4 times. I think he lost it 4 times, but to get into the final, what a fucking lad he is. Lovely, lovely lad. Another one when we were getting all the attacks, he come to the house to back us up. He's come to see you, big fella. We drank like the welding and that, and we were talking about the old days, and we drank them all under the table. We're all bad. But they're all bad. Emma drank them under the table. Fucking everyone was laughing like fuck. A woman's drank under the table. The little Darren, Darren was popping up. Darren was thrown up. said, well, yeah, I'll give you a drinking competition. She said, you fucking wipe the floor with them. Yeah, but Matt, yeah, he comes. So we went to a place. It was like a little village. It's called the Village, I think it's called, in Middlesbrough. And they had the boxing do. So we got there. It's about 30 quid a ticket. Oh, it's big Bri. Oh, you're all right. You look fucking hell, Bri. You look terrible. I've had 2 major operations. These 2 lads, good lads from Ellington, to run all the doors and that type of stuff. How much is it? We don't know money off you. You new lunatic. Give me a cut of that. And I start walking in. There was about 100 kids stood in the queue all the way up the road, all the way up the side. They were messing about. There was only a couple of fights being on. But it's a taxman, man, it's a taxman. They all ran over. And Matt Legg was with me when he tells the story. He said, I went up with Brian. He said, and all Peter wanted to do was get pictures of him. Old people, young people, big lads. Everyone loved him. Everywhere we go, everyone stood waiting for photographs, like little kids, like 6 months old, 8 month babies in my hands, take pictures with the dads and the mums. That's what I get when I go out. I don't get fucking called a bully or a fucking this or that or anything. We never go out. Everywhere we go, Peter take pictures of it. Every single where we go, no matter where it is. And we stand there and we take pictures. Like I say, what does it mean to stay? What does it mean to sit there for about 4 or 5 minutes and take a few pictures for someone? It means the world to them. It really means the world to them. I seen the taxman. No, you didn't. There it is there, and show the friends at school, all the kids and that. And then I've loads come to the house and get pictures to me on the front, because loads like getting pictures where the lines are, because they can prove they've been in your house. If I'd read a little kid, he was partially blind, and these fucking lads, he came all the way from Whitby to meet me. There was 2, there was one, both from Whitby. One was partially blind, he was a big lad, he had a gold chain, and about 20 young lads battered him. Took his chain off him, I think. And he came and he was partially blind. Out, you fucking animals. I was crying. I was terrible. Partially blind kid. Could hardly see. He drew a picture of me. He's blind, virtually blind. He drew a picture of me. Proper heartbreaking when you see things like that. And then another kid come. He said, "What it is?" He said, "Could you have a word with my son?" His mum and dad. Then we talked to the lady. He said he's getting bullied really bad. And he wants a bit of confidence off Brian, because Brian talks him around his hero. So he came to see us, and in the seafront in Redcar, there's a bandbox thing where you can sit in. It's a big room. I think it's all blue. You can sit and you can see the sea with all the windmill things going around. So he come to meet me. He was only about 11 years old. He was only a little skinny kid. I said, look, you've got to get on them bags. You've got to train. You've got to do this. So 2 years later, we were getting bullied. He was the best fighter in the school. Within 2 years of me talking to him, giving him confidence and sending him little messages all the time. He started boxing, he started doing bits of jiu-jitsu and things like that, karate, whatever he was doing. They went from being bullied at 11-year-old, now he's 13, he'd actually grow about 2 or 3 stone as well. So it just shows you that little bit of confidence I give him. Made him a totally different kid. She said he's a totally different kid now, absolutely lovely. Can't thank you enough for you, Emma, what you did for us. So I told me daft. So it was a nice story, that one. We're from Whitby. Then he watches all Brian's stuff, so I give him a post and I think I give him a picture of thing as well. Took a lot of pictures and that with him. I stood sat in about an hour talking to him. And I said, thank you so much. You'd think you'd give them £1 million. But you see a little kid getting bullied, like I got bullied at school, so I know what it's like. I hate it. I hate bullies. Nothing worse. The only thing I like about bullies is bullying the cunts. Bullying bullies. Yeah, so we had that club that was doing good, so Happy come through from Darlington, but he said, I've been told I've got to come and see you first to get permission to come to Teesside to do the clubs. That's all you do. I said, I'll tell you what to do. You take all the bar takings and I'll have the ecstasy in the club. That'll do me brilliant. I said, and I'll give you a few bits and bobs in there. He said, right deal, so he shook my hand. So that was the deal I did with them. And we used to have that boxed off. Lee that used to do them for me on the door there, and a few other kids that were good boxers, and we used to have it all boxed off. It was great. Peter who used to come in, God bless him. Top fighters, fucking from all over the place used to come, and then we'd go there first, Manhattan's. That was only until 1. Then we'd probably go to Birch's. So that was up until 2 on Blazers. So then them 2 by Tracy and Mark, I think they were called. They owned that club. Blazers, you had to go down these steps. Fucking massive it was. And then inside it was massive, but there was a lot of goths in there, goths kids. We were getting bullied in there by idiots. And I used to sit, there was a room for goths, and the other was just normal people. So I'd go and sit with the goth kids, really like somebody you could tell them only 15, 16-year-old. And the other ones would come in with tracksuits, sort of dead hard. I went, you know, you looking at? I said, yeah. And you fucking slabber, you're going to fucking slap. Only a daft cunt, 18-year-old trying to be a big man. Bullying a little goth kid, you know, they're like that, they can't fight, the fucking little skinny kid. So I went, that's my fucking nephew, that. Well, I didn't know, Brian, you Brian Cockerill? I said, yeah, I'm Brian Cockerill. I said, anyone fucking bullies these, and he had to come to see you, and he went to stop straight away. The first night I went in to stop. And Steve Allen went at the door there, and Frankie, they're probably watching it tonight. And they went at the door and they said, we don't have to do fuck all. He said, two lads started on Brian, and he tells the story. Frankie said Brian went bang, and then another lad was there, Dickie Dido's nephew, Dave, from Broughton, I think he's from up that way, Pittsburgh way. He said, Brian, come here, let's see the fight. And he said, he went right hook, left hook, and knocked two lads about 17 stone, the both of them sparked them. But the thing was, you had to get him to the top of the stairs. It was about 40 stairs. So I grabbed him by the belt, he had a belt on him here. I grabbed him by his jumper and grabbed his belt and picked him up and walked up the stairs with him. Both threw him on there. For sidewalk outside, went back down, that's how fit I was. Picked the other one about 16 stone, carried him up and threw him. I said, I throw my own shite out. And they went, he's just carried him from the bottom to the top, threw him on the fucking outside the club. And they were all shocked, you know, because of the strength to do it. He said, fuck, you know, he said, see how fast his hands were there, he just knocked both of them clean out. They were trying to have a fight with me, that cunts. Right up the cuts of beauty, that one there. Oh, right on the chin, and your left heel comes across straight away. And when you do it over and over and over again, thousands of times, it just comes up automatically. You don't have to think about it. It's like breathing. It's like scratching your face. If you need to have a scratch, your hands to scratch because you automatically, the brain's telling you, your nerve endings are telling you need to scratch. But boxing's the same. You keep doing the same things over and over again. You throw on, once you throw one combination, the other three or four come on. But usually one shot and it's over for me. I get them on the chin like that, it's gone. Big Richie Horsey will tell you that. He was there when I went after that. I with Peter Rowe. I sparked him. He was the Army 17 stone, 6'4", fucking British champion, Army champion. I said, son, you're in the Army, that's totally different. In the streets, different. He said, yeah, but you're too slow. He went, bang, I fucking knocked him out when he woke up. I said, was that fast enough for you? What are you doing on the floor there? What are you doing? Looking for money? What are you looking for? He was gone. His legs were like fucking Bambi on ice. I said, you're not so fucking good now, are you, anymore? He said to the lights, I thought he was scared of me because I bought him ecstasy. I give him one for now, 20 quid. That's then, probably 40 quid now. And I give him another one. And then I bought him 2 drinks. So I probably spent about 60 quid on him. And then he fucking disrespects me because of being polite. Sometimes people take your kindness as a weakness, but woe betide you. And if you see them things, it's Brian Coxell's, he's been off these for 30 years with nothing but his hands as weapons. He's never used any weapons. And that's in the book, on the Taxman book, where Steve Richards, he patrols the areas for those who are doing the ill-gotten games. The Taxman's about, and he will get you. Blah, blah, goes on about like that. But never used a weapon in my life. And that's what he says in it. And I haven't, never used a weapon. I haven't had to use a weapon. These are better weapons than the fucking. Why would you want a knife? Well, if you stab someone, you can kill them, go to jail for life. Well, you could just punch them and knock them out. Why would you need a knife? You don't need a knife. So I can't wait to go to court with these so-called idiot trying to threaten me with a knife, because where's that going to come from? More pigmentations of the imagination. I can't believe how much Emma's got cocaine now. She's been up for days. She'll stay up for 3 days. She won't stop. She's like a fucking lunatic until she finds what she's looking for. And she'll go to sleep for 20 minutes, an hour, and back up again, do it again. She's unbelievable. They don't make women like that no more, I'm telling you. They don't make the women. She's like the old-fashioned ones in the 40s who stand by you no matter what. When all them fucking bricks, missiles and all sorts of coming, bombs. They wear fucking bombs, smoke bombs, petrol bombs, fire bombs, detonators going off. Threats to kill, burn the house on, threats to kill her, threats to rape her. I was going to get out of the house, get out, screaming out like a loony, right, as if I was going to fucking murder her or something. Still couldn't scare her, could have thought, she went, I'm not going nowhere, I'm staying with you. So the brick comes through and hit her up. It's on the floor, I'm going to get a picture of it for you later on. 14, 15, 16 pound, Teddy God knows what they are. They go around the side of your house. So it's like for the house, to keep the house in. I don't understand fucking building stuff, mate, we're close. But to do that, knowing for a fact there's a woman in the house, how fucking cowardly is that? How cowardly that little fat shit house is miles away hiding behind. He said he shit himself. But there's another thing, what goes around comes around. I would never mention that, mate, when I beat Lenny McLean, because Lenny McLean in his era was his best, and so was Roy Shaw. And even if I could, I still wouldn't say I could, because I have respect for the dead. You know, I would just say they were fantastic fighters in their day, and they were the best in their area. I mean, Lee Duffy were the best in our area. So I don't speak bad of the dead. When I speak bad of Paul Sykes, he was a pure nonce, pure wrong, absolute wrong. And I'm on my brother's grave, on my dad's grave. I'm telling you now, you know I don't tell lies. He was a bad man. He was horrible what he did to people. Going up the kids in parks saying, gives a blowjob, gives a one of them, come round here in the bushes with him. And he said, but his urges had gone then, the same person said to me. I said, well, that proves he was having sex with young boys. He said, oh no, you get sex with a 30, 40-year-old girl, but they give consent. Yeah, but that's still rape. No, I said, it's rape. He's 33-year-old and they're 13, 14. It's rape. But no, he said it was legal. You know, just because he doesn't want anyone to think he's a wrong one, because he knows he makes money off the books, but he's not making a penny now. There's no, by the way, there's no Brian Clough book, the crap he said the other month. The Brian Clough book's coming out soon. That's been saying now for 3 years. There's no Brian Clough book. When he went to my great friend on here, Steve Mack, and Basil Mann, he was chased off the estate. Don't fucking even think about writing a book on Brian Clough, who's a legend in there in Groville. You're not welcome here now. Fuck off. And they chased him out the area. Who speaks highly of me there? Somebody's saying I can't see. Is that you, Freedom? I know he speaks highly of me. Matt Legg speaks highly of me. Norman Buckland speaks highly of me. Norman Buckland said Brian's the man. Brian's the man. Ernie Buick says Brian's the man. All them top fighters have got me at the top of the tree. When he did the book Street Fighters, Julian Davies said, I've interviewed hundreds of people and I've took maybe thousands of people on the pads. I've never been hurt with a punch through a pad of anyone. Only Brian Cockerill, he said, when he was hitting me, it felt like I was going to dislocate my shoulder. He said, unbelievable power and his hand speed. I thought he'd be almost bodybuilder, powerless, with loads of muscle on, and very slow. He was so sharp as attack. He said, I would say, in my lifetime, he said, there'd probably be a fight like Brian Cockerill only comes around every 50 to 100 years. And have to have the attributes, his hand speed, his movement, he's got everything you need to be the best. He said, I honestly think he's the best. And in the book, he put me as the best street fighter in the country. That was called Street Fighters by Julian Davies from Wales. And I said, well, Julian, we'll have to get together. A few people have said that. We'll get together. We'll let the doubters, put the doubters to bed. But you can tell the story about what happened when you come to my house. He said, when I seen him training, he went, my word, he said. And he did phone me and say, Mr. Wales, he's been trying to be Mr. Great Britain for 5 years in a row. He's copied your routine, and he's actually won Mr. Britain. So he says, can you tell Brian, thank you so much, because the information in the book he did, and the information when he gave me and sent me, I followed it to the letter. He said, I've won Great Britain now. Mr. Great Britain he was, this Welsh lad. I don't know his name, I can't remember. I'll try and get it for you. He said that. And then when Julian said, I only got that because I followed Brian Cockerill's routine. He said, never seen anything. He said, never lifted the weight he could lift. I copied the same type of routine he did and won the show. I was not a sub. I'm going to give you maybe 5%, 10%. The rest's all you, brother. Yeah, but if I never did that routine with your shoulders, I'd probably still never won it. But it's nice, isn't it, when you get somebody thanking you for something you've done. But I'll probably lie again now. Bry lies, that's all I get out there for the daft cunt. We all know who tells lies. We're still waiting to be arrested. Cack. Mark Emerson knows me. Mark knows me. Fucking hell, Mark knows. Mark's old school. He knows every fucker up that way. I don't tell lies about that. I used to work there, Mark, as well. I used to work in the what's it called? Fucking I can't remember the name of it. Just in Mask. There's a nice restaurant. So it's a pub. Is it the Blue Moon or something? What's it called? Can't remember what it's called now. It's in Mask. As you come through Redcar on the right, you turn right where the shop is. I think it's like a Sainsbury's or something. And there's a pub there. I can't remember the name of the pub. That's a nice pub. So there's brilliant meals on a. Everyone goes for the meals on a Sunday. Cookie, my mate Paul Cook's there. Two sisters run it, and he's and a boyfriend or husband, David, they call him. Mark's got it. Really strong, lucky, my woman is like that, Mark, right? Yeah, Mark, what's that? What is it called, that pub, Mark? Everyone goes to it, but it's just in Mask on the back road. It's what the fuck they call that pub? It's doing me now. Everyone goes there on a Sunday for the Sunday lunch in Mask Way. I haven't written it down. Some of them, is it the Moon? Not the Moon. It's doing me head in when you can't think of something. Yeah, we used to work the door there, me and Cook, we used to get our money on the night, and then we used to get the dinners. I used to eat 2 dinners, Sunday dinners. Beautiful. The Mermaid, that's it. The Mermaid. I knew it was something there. I thought it was the Moon. Yeah, the Mermaid. Can you remember that pub, Mark? I think it might be shut down now. Sorry about me nose, guys. Real waste of fake. Yeah, it's a waste of space, mate. Fucking bullshit. I only get this kind of reconstruction in. When I was boxing, I got my nose destroyed in the ring. It's been reconstructed. You only had 3 fucking sparring sessions. You got beaten all 3. You didn't even last a minute each round. Never heard of anyone get the nose reconstructed after fucking 3 sparring sessions with big spongy gloves on and big fucking hat and big fucking guards on. A 9-year-old told you, how could you get your nose restructured? Bullshit. It's to do with that brown stuff. I think it could be thought for something. Trying to con people, trying to con everyone the other week when he was in the chair, he wasn't on now. What was all that water all over your face there? Most my friends have pulled a few stunts. Yeah, mate. Oh, on you mean? I basically that he knows me freedom from Darlow, all the people Darlow know me, all the fucking Lewis Walshes, all the travellers I used to do up there. Attacked quite a few people up there in the day. We used to train in the gym over there. Me and Craig Howard, he was 8th in Mr. Great Britain, he was 6th in Mr. Great, fucking brilliant body. But if you put Craig Howard on Mr. Great Britain, you'll see him, he's got blonde hair. His abs are fucking massive. He's only 5'8", I think. About 16 stone, 15.5 stone. One of the best set of abs. What happened to him? Him and George Forster were biking, and a man hit him span, knocked him off his bike. He got £50,000 or 50 grand then, it's probably £500,000 now. It's about 40 odd years ago. Yeah, he was horrible Sykes, mate. Exactly what he was. Everyone, even Peter from London, and everyone all over the country knows what he was. Peter from Liverpool, everyone knows what he was. Every single person, well, only him, but well, we all know why he likes him. He's into all that shit, and I couldn't understand. I don't care if it's my brother, and he'd be one of them. I'd say, fuck off, brother, and blood's not taking water with me when it comes to pedos. Fuck off. I would never melt through them. It was like your nephew, your uncle, your cousin. Keep away from me. Fuck off. Because once they're like that, they're always like that. They never change. They can't help themselves. They're into children. They're into children. They'll never change. And I'm telling you now, the only way you can stop these fuckers, pick them 2 to 4 year jail, 4 year in jail, or 10 year in jail, say. You can't let them out 10 year, you can't let them out 20 year, you can't let them 30 year, because they're going to do it again, because they can't help it. It's like people who are addicted to eating. You could put it's like putting strawberries in the back garden and saying to the donkeys, leave them strawberries, so we come back and I'll get you some custard or something, and I'll get you some ice cream. You'll come back, the whole strawberries will be gone over in about 10 fucking minutes, and the donkeys eat them all. That's paedophiles, exactly what they like. Once they've had one kid, they want more and more and more, because they can't help it. And why they like doing it to kids? Because they can overpower them, because they're stronger and they've got the ability to overpower. And that's what Psych was like. He liked the ability to forcefully grade people, because they give them a sense of power. If you read up, and I've read up, and it's sick. I had to make myself sick to find out why they do it, and that's what it's all about. It's not just the sex; it's the power of the sex, the power of the plot to do what they want. Them, the person, the subject in front of them, can do anything they want with them, because they've got the power to do it, because they've got the physicality to do anything they want to them, and that's what they get the buzz off, the power of it. And I think there's no comebacks. because the kids won't say now, but obviously it comes out in the end. But to have a name like Sykes is, there's no such thing as that thing about it. There's no smoke without fire. That's fucking no wives' tale. That's shit. That. But the thing is, there's no all these people. Hundreds of thousands of people have been on marketing. 300,000 people have been on, and I'd say 90% of them all believe that what it was. Loads have commented, and what gives it away is that people live in Wakefield. I've spoken to about 50 people from Wakefield. Dale knows them all from there, and he said everyone knew he was a pure horrible bully, horrible, and what he was doing with the kids. Everyone knew. So people said, well, he wouldn't get away with it now. No, he wouldn't, but at the end of the day, it was different. See, when you were on A-Wing, you were a kid, you were like 13, 14, 15-year-old on A-Wing in Durham. So you had to be allocated. So when you were going to Boston, say you were a little cunt, I think we'll put a keep in for the such and such. Say Boston 1, 2, and 3. Boston 1 was the baddies. Boston 2 was for the ones who were like little thieves and stuff. And Boston 3 was for the ones who were a little bit feminine, like couldn't fight. So they put them together all in the cells. Put them in their cell, you go to his cell and all that stuff, and then put them on the yard and watch them. And then write number 3, Smith, number Jones, put him in camp 1. Judge try fight all the time, fucking he's in camp 1, he's a nightmare. So they put them in like, there'd be balsals where they'd be stricter prison officers. So they put them in these balsals. So, but what you had to do, you had to wait and be allocated to a balsal from the big jail. It's not like that now. You go straight in, obviously, to the balsals. So Sykes was the screw. Sykes was on there as the cleaner, A-wing, which is where the nonces are, the nonces and the young kids. So Sykes had his pick of all the kids. He loved it. So he used to go in and say, do you want it the hard way or do you want it the easy way? The hard way was getting knocked out and graped and nothing. The easy way was to bite the pillar and have half ounce of tobacco. That was his deal he used to give them in the cell, because he used to have to take them to the cell. And they didn't dare say no to the screws. And if they did, Sykes, what screw's going to go up to Sykes and say, have you done this, you've done that? They wouldn't dare, because they were scared of Sykes. They were frightened of him, because he could fight, like I said. And that's how he got away with it for years, because he was in them jails where there was young kids in them. And they would just fucking do what they wanted. When we look at Jimmy Savile, we all thought he was great when we were kids. We all wanted to go to the Jimmy Savile show. And look what he was, a monster. And Jimmy Savile used to go for Paul Sykes, and Paul Sykes was his minder. He used to take him out and go down Leeds and all that, because Jimmy Savile used to be a wrestler years ago, looked like Cat Weasel, and he was quite tough bloke, to be quite honest. And he used to wrestle, and he used to be a DJ. And when he was in them places, he was teaching all them kids up on top of the pops. He had his hand up the girl's skirt on top of the pops. You can see them zoomed in a certain angle. You can see he was actually physically putting his thing in a down below, dirty bastard, while they were on live on top of the pops. So these pedos, what they do is, they do it for so long, and in the end they think, I can't get caught. Jimmy Savile was actually going in Broadmoor with the key. He had his own apartment in there, like a flat. And he'd walk along the wing and up. There was always walking a woman's prison thing and go and 60 assault her in a cell. Lock the door and they said, he's sexy assault. Well, who's going to go against him when he's in with Maggie Thatcher, Dennis Thatcher, fucking Prince Charles, Prince Philip? They've got no chance, and he's doing these walks that are making hundreds of millions of pounds. So money's more beneficial to them than actual children's fucking health and children's lives. They're not bothered about the kids he's raped and done, because he's making hundreds of millions of pounds on these walks. Jim will fix it for you and on the BBC and all that stuff. So all them, most of them on that BBC were all pedos, and he said the same was fucking the Sex Pistols. I love the Sex Pistols. He said that place there, where the MP's dirty bastards. He said every 6 months or 8 or 9 months, every year there'll be another one having sex with rent boys or abusing rent boys and things like that. And he was right. So he told the truth. And he told the BBC, he gave an interview to them and said, look, he's a paedophile, Jimmy Savile. I know he is. And so did Esther Rancer, God bless her. And so did fucking Susan Dandor. He was another one who give it statements against him. And they got off with it because the money, the power, money's power. Money is power and power is money. The more money you've got, the more powerful you are. It's like these Illuminatis are out there drinking kids' blood and all sorts. I'm not joking, chroma something it's called, where they kill kids and they drink the blood, and it's called chroma. So I was talking to John Wedger, who was an ex-police officer, who blew the cover on all the paedophiles down in London. What they usually do, they live on the Thames in boats. So the boats on the Thames, there'd be like, say, 40 boats, and they've all got the special thing, and I won't say the name, but it's like, say, it's like a teddy bear. That proves that the pedos, all the pedos have got the set teddy bear on the doorway. He was telling me the stuff of what they do, or they'd have like the pearly men with all the pearly stuff on. They were classed as well. Not all of them, but certain certain boats that they're on. So what they would do, Bryce, say for instance, Stockton Police wanted to nick me. They wouldn't send Middleton Police, they'd send Stockton Police because I'm from Stockton. So what they'd do, they'd go up in the river and say they were going to Stockton, say. So Stockton, say here, and Middleton's here, and Darlington's here, and such. So if that boat sees the police coming, and somebody would belt the other ones, they'd have lookouts, you see. And they go, police. So they'd all get the boat ready, and they would go to a different part of the river. Now, if they went down the river about 10 feet, they'd be in another borough or another constituency, because it's full of boroughs, different areas. They'd go in that, John said, and that way they couldn't arrest them. So if they went to pull them over, they'd just drive down a little bit far, say, you're under arrest from Stockton, such and such. And they'd just go out to the middle of the one, so maybe 10, 15, 20 feet away. I went, you've got to be joking. I went, no, he said, I'm telling you. Watch my show, John Wedger, you'll see it. And John blew the socks off the cops. He said, what it was, Brian, he said, it was this little girl. You've got to watch it. Brian Cockerill, John Wedger, he was there. He hunts paedophiles. I mean, he's a nice man. They've tried to kill him and everything. The government's tried to kill him. So he was a policeman for years, 30 odd years, and he decided there was this little girl walking. They went, oh, don't pick her up. She's full of fleas. Don't bring her back to the police station. This was his boss. And then this other girl come along and said, oh, this prostitute said, I'm looking after her. Well, I think at time when she said she was already having sex with some cop or something like that it was. And he thought it's a bit far-fetched anyway. Then when he said, don't bring her in, I don't want her in the office, I don't want her coming in here. Because the one who was fucking doing it, the main cop of the police station, was the paedophile, the main paedophile in the fucking police station down London. And John Wedger blew the fucking socks off them. And he had, honest, please watch that story and you'll prove to you now I'm not lying about them. And this is where these dirty bastards, what they do. John did not open my eyes. You'd see me tears in my eyes when he's telling me the stories. It's fucking gruesome. John Wedger, ex-police officer, what's it called? What they call it, a whistleblower. He was a whistleblower. So he's telling me the stuff happened. He's threatened to kill his son and everything. It's amazing what his stories. I've had him a couple of times. He's a really nice man. The mermaid, yeah, that's a mate. But yeah, he's telling what they do. They'd have like the 8-year-old girl was the one that would kill someone with a knife, and then they cut them open, and then they take the blood out, and then they drink the blood. Chromosome, it's called the blood. You've got to drink it when they're dead, when they're in fear. And when somebody dies in fear, and the blood's dead rich or something, and they drink it, and it makes all the wrinkles go out the face and everything. It only lasts about 3 months, so they've got to keep doing it. And they walk around, and the little girl was the one that actually stabbed them in the stomach and cut them open. Oh, it was like, whoa, give me the creeps. It really did. I had to get Tony Grange to come and bless me out. I was like, going to bed, thinking about it. It was frightening. Like something off the fucking 1970s horror movie. But I think what they should do with these people, they do get 20 years jail. And they're right, you're ready to go out now. You've learnt your lesson. Yeah, you have that lesson, right. You're not going to do this again, are you? No. Well, if you've learnt your lesson, I will let you out. Yeah, I promise I won't do it again. But I need to take your balls off. I need to castrate you now. Because I don't fucking trust you, you animal cunt. So if you think you're a nice man, we'll let you out, but you'll have to be castrated. That way, they can't get an erection, so they can't get any feelings about kids or anything. They can never do it again. And that's the way I think they should do it. In America, they're doing it now. They're saying, if you want to get out 10 years early, castrate you. So that's what they're doing now, which is brilliant. I think it's fucking brilliant. And it's not being an animal. It's not being an animal, because they're the fucking animals, what they've done. But it's not being an animal, it's the safety of the child. So if I would say to someone, you're getting your balls took off, or you stay in jail for the rest of your life because of the safety of the child, because they're going to do it again if you don't do it, because they can't help it. Honestly, it's like big fat people who eat loads of food all the time, and they're like, I'll have another chip, I'll have another cake, I'll have another sweet, I'll have another Mars bar. and the brain just wants, it's like people with addiction, people on cannabis who can't stop, people on crack. What actually did Sykes die? I can't remember, 96 I think, something like that was he died, I think it was something like that in the 90s. He used to actually, what he used to do, Sykes, he used to live under a library, like the library in Middlesbrough. He lived under there because all the kids, what had happened, all the dads he beat up years ago, the dad's kids got bigger and went looking for him, started battering, breaking his jaw, fucking kicking him all over. They used to go up and crack eggs on him, they'd piss on him, they'd shit on him, they'd throw shit all over him, dog shit and every wipe at his face. So he got his just desserts. All the bullying he done all of them years, he couldn't come back on him. And he couldn't walk anywhere in Wakefield from getting good ag off people. He was like that. He just could not stop drinking. He was a compulsive alcoholic. So he was still going on the parks asking for sexual things to kids because it was in him. He was a pedo. He couldn't help it. He gives a blowjob, do this, do that. It's a bit like that. He wouldn't be able to stop. No matter what you did with him, he would do it again and again and again. Johnny Rotten, that was it, yeah. Johnny Rotten told the truth, and Susan Dandor. A lot of people say she was killed by that lad killed her, but he didn't really do it. And I found out years later it was a fit up. A lot of people say Susan Dandor was going to blow the socks off the BBC, and that's why she was killed. I'm not saying it's true, but that was one of the theories. She got shot by an unknown assailant in the fucking street and killed for no reason. She did nothing wrong, but apparently she was looking into the fucking sex scandals with Savile and all the other fucking BBC people. And you look at some of them BBC people, they just say there's £1 million, go and kill her. £1 million with nothing to them. Like us, and there's 10 pence. Some of them worth hundreds of millions. Did he actually die? He died of what had happened is he drank that much, he said, because the arsehole was telling me the story. He said, in the end, he said, the drink's got me now. I'm going to die. So he was dying in where he was at, some place like Marioni Nurses or something, somewhere like that. He was at a place. I don't know exact place. I don't really fucking obviously follow him. And he said, it's got me. Anyway, he died. Died of alcohol consumption. His liver was fucked through it. He's going to be the same. Everything Sykes does, he's doing. He's walking around like a tramp. He's walking around like fucking about with the kids and all that stuff. He's into all that fucking shit. So he's doing the same. Sykes did all the same thing all the way through his life. He was always into kids. And he used to come home with his wife and bring young lads back to have sex with his wife and watch them, or bring prostitutes back and pay them, have lesbians with them. This was obviously the offer on the Jimmy O shows telling us, just reiterate what he said. He said, his sister said, I wish I just had a big brother who would give me a cuddle. Instead of the horrible monster that used to come to my bedroom every night when I was in the house, and he used to abuse me. And he went, I can't put that in the book. So I just said, that's it, the book's finished, I'm not doing a fucking book. I'd have walked away from it, I would have done it. But no, he wants to do it just because of the greed and money. But there's no Brian Clough book. That's a lot of cack. And all the other books he said he's done, it's all shit. It's all cack. It's all shit. I haven't got time to come on here. He said that's his favourite thing every week. First he was going on how good he was at YouTube, and because he fails at it. Oh, YouTube's not my thing, because we blew him out of the water. He's still got 8,000. The 8,000 views he's got, people he's got, nobody goes on. We've got 1,500, 1,700 people a day on every single podcast. Because we're a successful podcast because we help and tell the truth. There's nothing in my fucking background. There's no stories in my background. He tried all them tricks with people. Nothing. He tried to get people to go on. He tried to pay people to go on to tell lies about me, but they wouldn't. And that's what destroyed him. Couldn't get it. He tried everything. He even tried to get Paul Venice to do one on me, and he pulled the plug on Paul Venice. He realised in the end it was all shit. You got to try and get Vulture would get away from me. I've been fucking friends with him for fucking 50 years like a brother. So yeah. Rock scene it too. Yeah, it was a good place, that place there, Mark, that the Merlin, the pub. Cookie's dad used to be an hairdresser, and little John, can't really say his name now. He was a good bodybuilder. His dad was a good bodybuilder. He used to have a Marada dog, I remember it. Little John, can't really say his name now. And his dad was, Cookie's dad was a hairdresser. Miserable old cunt he was. And then Cookie's a miserable old cunt now. He was just like his dad. But he used to work in a little corner shop. We used to go in and get sweets off him. Like, no. Like, say you get like a quarter of sweets, he gives like half a pound of sweets, like full of sports mixes or something. You're on the door in the night. I like if you ever go to Seaton Cockerill on the left hand side where Young's fish shop is, get your fish and chips there. You get 4 pieces of cod. It's beautiful. It's about £4. You get a coffee, and you only get a bottle of water, and you get 3 things with it: coffee, tea, and the fish. Yeah, 3 things. But next door to it, there's a shop that does the old Lions sweets, like salads, Lions fruit salads and things like that. The old-fashioned ones from the 1880s, 1870s. They're a little bit dearer, but they're beautiful. The difference, the ones in Tesco's taste nothing like nothing like the sweets. Them traffic lollies are marvellous, beautiful. The red and yellow. I used to break them up, put them in the bag, break them up, and have a little bit of taste and suck them. But Bobby's like this. There's that noise. It fucking drives you mental. Me never try to watch the telly's going sucking the sweets like that. I bought a fucking bed, mate. I can't handle it. You know that fucking noise goes right through me. It makes me balk. He's done that when you're eating Seats food. Oh, for fuck! Oh, you'll do this with a plate. He drinks the custard out of the plate, out of the bowl. But we never go fucking mental. We go upstairs out the way to eat. I can't stand people with bad etiquette. You know, you're at a table and they're fucking slopping. He's the worst at Decker Higgy. He's talking, going, what it is, yeah, you go down again, he's picking stuff out of his teeth. Like, do you ever speak without food in your mouth? Pure ignorant, isn't it? Hey, reflexes there, fucking hell. That was reflexes coming back. My God. See that there? Fucking hell, caught it before the floor. That stuff's horrible. I just had about a 0.2. Oh, that is vile. Honestly, God, it's pure sour. It's like the worst taste ever. Oh, you all say the things that taste terrible are better for you, don't they? That isn't. Anyone got any questions? Oh, BBC. Yeah, the BBC were covered it all up. Shocking. Yeah, but what they've done, a lot of them went to America, didn't they? They went to places like America to be starred over there. They were still fucking doing it. Then when I was speaking to the basic roller lads, they went, one of them was, I told them, if you go to Germany tonight, tomorrow you'll be in the band as a basic roller. And he was a little kid, he was about fucking 12. He was still even looks about 12-year-old now. I met him 3 times, I looked after him 3 times. Lovely lad, Woody. And the other lads, he had a girlfriend with him, she was with him. I don't know if she's doing that. I think he passed away, Woody, not long ago. But they were lovely people. And it was like, brilliant. They were the best band in the world for 2 years. They made about £350,000 million. Right? You know what they were getting? He told me £26.50 a week. He was giving them the YTS fucking scheme thing. £26.50 a week. Oh, it's all put in a bank. It's all put away. The one who owns them looked after them. He was abusing them, and the other one was abusing them. They were abusing the kids. They were having sex with the other lads. Bastards. Chop everything off, Brian. Chop everything off. Yeah. You fucking, yeah, chop the fucking lot off, mate. Chop the fucking, from the head up, start on the head, mate, first, and then saves all the fucking about, doesn't it? Chop the heads off. Chop the fucker off. And that's the end of them. In Russia, there was one called Evelenko. I watched it, it made me sick, but I watched it to learn, so you can see, you see certain people in the street think he's a weirdo, and you see them and you find out they are. So what he was doing, he was going around and he was embarrassed to have sex with them. So what he used to do is stab their eyes out. So this cop was him, the Irish actor, I can't remember his fucking name now. Only little, really good. I can't remember his name, and he was in a lot of films. Really, really, really smart, clever actor, I can't remember his fucking name, really great. There's all the Shakespeare stuff and things. And he was like in the FBI. No, sorry, he was contacting the FBI because he said, which such that they're all off, got itching nose. So he said, we can help you with profile. And they went, no, we do not need a comrade of Maltensky, all that fucking shite. So they were in, like, say they were like Parliament MPs to say. So they were in there, and because they were fucking like say, oh, you can't accuse him. He's in the Parliament with us. He's one of us. So they all stuck together. All along, it was one of the fucking main ones of the like the police, I think he was from. And he was like in something, I can't remember what it's called, like a fucking gang they call the fucking whatever, fucking Russian mafia. Not mafia, it was like a government thing. But no one could go past them. Oh, yes, sir, they do all that and salute them, they were petrifying them. They run the government like MPs. But they weren't allowed to be investigated. Couldn't investigate them. So this bloke, he was doing it and he was crying. I could see that he could brilliant acting, crying because he knew it. He said, I know he's doing it. I can prove it. He's going, no, you cannot go to him. You can't ask questions and all that shit. So he started contacting this bloke. Yeah, but that's not his fucking him either. When he started contacting me, we went for the FBI and he was going, no, it's him. This is what they do. So then in the end, they let him bring him over. So he interviewed him. He went, you kill them, don't you? And what you do, you stab them in the eyes. You know why you stab them in the eyes? Because you don't like them to watch you raping them. So he used to stab their eyes out. Every person that was killed, there was like 64 kids killed. And everyone had their eyes stabbed out. So when he was raping them, he couldn't see them looking at them. He didn't like them. He was embarrassed when they looked at him. I thought, fucking hell, this bloke's a genius. It was just it's like that one. The same, that's how they do profile stuff. They look at something, they'll put in like, say, or a bummy dog, and they'll look at it, well, say Teddy Dicko's computer, bummy dog, Teddy, bummy dog, Dale Brendan, Brian Cockerill, and they put the same thing and it comes up hundreds and hundreds of times, and that's how they catch them. It's called profile hunting, and that's how they catch all the fuckers. The computers always catch them, and the same MO, moment of opportunity, that's what they do. It's the same repetitive, like the Boston Transit, would go and kill someone and he would strangle him, and when he was killing him, he was killing his wife or he's killing his mum because he hated his mum, I think it was, and he would strangle her. And they do the same MO. It was always on a Tuesday, say, or it was a day where it was raining, or it was on a Wednesday and they'd have a yellow scarf around them, or they'd take a trophy like their earrings or something. So they always give it away. All serial trolls or whatever they are always do the same stuff because they get away with it that long. They really think they're fireproof, so they keep doing it. But then the little hold 1, 2, it all starts going together. So they've got a jigsaw in place and they'll go boom, boom, same as Teddy Dicko, same as him, same as that one, and then they start putting the picture together and the picture all comes together, frame like that, and they go bingo, got him. It's him. It's definitely him, and that's how they catch them. They always get caught at the end. They think they're clever. They think they're clever than other people. They're not. But yeah, I'm glad it's in the police's hand now because I thought they were trying to set me up, to tell you the truth, paranoid a bit. And I went on. He said he's just a lovely man, but he did give me his due. He said to me when I was with him, he said, Brian, we're only hearing one side of his story. When you give us your story, I said, yeah, you're right. That was like ages ago, 14, 15 months ago. And so he said, when I come out the cells, I couldn't put my shoes on. He went, Brian, I'll get them for you. And then the other night when I was in bed, I closed my eyes and I went, the Lord must have been in my head saying, I think he's a nice man, Brian. You know, in my head, I thought, he said, think about your shoes. And I thought about my shoes. And I went, what, you're on about my shoes? Well, yeah, do you think? He went, yeah, I'll fasten your laces for you, Brian, he said. And I thought, oh, what a nice man he is, really. So I thought, well, the other couple would have done that in the old days. So he went, I'll fasten your laces for you. Do you want me to help you to the car to get outside and all that? So I thought, yeah, it's not him. So it's got all the paperwork. We're letting him do his job, and we'll prove. Again, there's something there. I think it's 4 times now. I've been in 4 times. I've got no further action this time. There's no way we're letting it go this time now. There's no chance. Everyone's going to do the same. They're all going for fucking. I can't tell you, but we're all going for the same thing. Every single one of us. We're not putting up with no more. We've had enough as a community. We've had enough of it. We just can't put up with no more. The same shit every year. For 4.5 years we've had, and he's pretending it's him who's been having it. It's him who's been doing it. Because you've got to remember, Carl was getting it 2 years before we met. Dale Brendan was getting it 3 years before we met. I can't look at that again. It's fucking killing me. Put them fucking lids on the fucking ranch down there. So what it is, if I do it too hard, so now it squirts all over the fucking place. I couldn't do that before. I couldn't open the bottle. So what happens is, like I say, they're doing the job now and they're going through everything. So That would what the thing with them is got is it's not like what he said, she said. She's got the pure stuff, you know, of what's been said on videos, and videos are self-explanatory. 23 grams of protein in. I'm called unfit pots, 2 each. Any good mate? I don't know what they're called. So no matter as long as it's not got loads of Mark, as long as it's not got loads of carbohydrates in as well, because what they do, they fucking fill it. They say 25 grams of protein, and they'll fill the rest up with carbohydrates, which is all fucking fat. So what you need to do is try and get the ones which majority have got a bit of carbs in. For being a big lad, you need protein. Obviously, you need about at least 200 grams a day. I'm on 400 grams a day protein now, because obviously I'm training like fuck. Tell you what, I've grown because I feel good now since this cops come on the thing. I thought, you need to sort of trust. Stop it, Eli, you fucking idiot. Cried backs for no reason. So when you feel like settled and everyone's doing all the stuff and I've got this, I've got that, I've got this, and I feel a bit calm now. And the other week I was like, is this going to be fucking going the same way as the other ones? It isn't. He said, no, I'm doing it to the best of my ability. I thought, that's all I need. Someone down the middle fair, that's all you want. Shut up. I've got here, recap. Yeah, they're okay, Mark. Just, yeah. You protein I think more protein on the night than on the daytime, because on the daytime, you don't need as much protein on the night when you go into bed and you rest. What happens is pituitary, oh, for fuck's sake, pituitary can produce growth hormone on the night. When you sleep, that's the only time you produce growth hormones. When you sleep, you don't produce them when you're awake. So then you take the protein then starts working with the growth hormone, helps repair the body. On the daytime, you want them on like porridge or Weetabix, or not Weetabix if you've got arthritis, because you don't want any wheat, because wheat really bad for your hands. Peter the Box says another thing for you, my brother. Don't be eating wheat or fucking tomatoes. They're the worst two things you can eat for your hands. Go like that, like fucking. You have wheat. 2 or 3 hours later, your hands are, what the fuck's wrong with your hands? Your hands just start seizing up, like they'll start curling up like fucking with the fucking prune, like with the leaves. There's no, because the water, it dries up in your hands, and then they send more water to your hands because they're dry. So your hands look like a fucking balloon. I have days where I can't even pick things up with my hands. There's no strength in my hands. I'm like that, like no grabbing, it's dropping. I'm training really good as well. Really, really good. What's that, Mark? Little doing cheap protein puddings. Nightmare, what do you reckon? Yeah, puddings are alright. As long as you don't eat fucking loads of them. Listen, you can't just eat nothing, especially if you're a big lad as well. You've got to eat more. The bigger you are, the more food you need. You can't eat like a fucking 9-stone bloke. If you're fucking 18 stone, you've got to eat double what he's eating to be on the same even keel. So if you eat like fucking 20 times a day, obviously it's different. Mars will be cakes and biscuits. You're going to get fat because that's full of sugar. But if you're eating a decent diet, I have 2 eggs every day, 2 bananas every day. I have 2 teaspoons of protein, two big proteins. I have 40-gram ones, and I have carbs twice, and then I'll have two drinks. I'll probably have about 4 or 5 protein drinks, and then I'll have porridge oats twice a day, 50 grams twice a day, with a tiny bit of milk and with hot water. Leave it steam, no sugars in it. You eat that, and then that burns slowly in your body. It gives you the start. So actually carbohydrates for the day kicking in. So I have one in the morning, I have another one about tea time for a train, and then I'll have another one about 9 o'clock at night, and then actually carbohydrates in your body. Then I'll have another protein at night, and I'll have 2 proteins at the side of me. When I'm asleep, I'll wake up and have them and go for a wee. I've got the sink, the top of the sink is my windowsill. I'll drink a protein there, put it in the bag, put it in the bin thing, and then lay back down. Wake up about 3 or 4 hours later again and have another protein drink, and then go back to sleep, and then I'll wake up in the morning and start with porridge and stuff, a couple of coffees to wake up, and then you're okay. But if you're eating like cakes and biscuits and shit all day, they're no good. Citizen X film was, I think. Citizen X, that was a good film. That was, they call them, fucking did the War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds. I can't remember his fucking name now. Oscar War of the Worlds, what the fuck is he called? Awesome Wells, that's who did it. War of the Worlds, yeah, it was a good film, that. Citizen Kane. That's exactly what you're looking for, citizens, that's it. That's the word I was looking for, mate, you're right. Citizen Kane. So citizens means comrades, Comrade Bartelski. All in that, so you're all in that group. It's a bit like the Freemasons, they all have a fucking special handshake and all that shit. That's why I wouldn't run for the mayor. And that's why I wouldn't run for the mayor twice, and they wanted me to run for the fucking chief of police. Not the chief inspector, no, the commissioner of police. And the lad who had it was called Michael, multi-millionaire. He went, I've got the last two chief what do you call him, commissioner of police in Cleveland. He said, I think you'll do a better job, Brian. You know the streets, you're ex-criminal, you've been on drugs, you've admitted your own stuff. I think you're doing a marvellous job because you know every single little wormhole, every little rabbit hole that goes on at Teesside. And the people love you, they don't like Cleveland police because they're corrupt. That's what he said. There's that many of them being corrupt over the years, nobody trusts them. And that's not me being on about the cop now. I don't think he's not one of them type. I don't think he's like that at all. But the older ones, even when you talk to the ones you're young now, the older one, I was talking to a lady there, I won't say her name, she went, well, I remember him. She said, I remember him, he was corrupt. So straight away she started laughing when you tell them, I know you tell the truth, she said. And then when she went, looked at up, this stinks, this. And I asked her, went, this stinks to high heaven. So two of the police officers there, the partner and my solicitor and me, were already on the same page before this even went further, even went to where it is now. But like I say, we've got a decent cop now who's doing his job. And yeah, that's all you can ask for, can't you? Somebody to do the job right. But as of me threatening him and all that, I swear on my dad's grave, I've never once phoned him. On my brother's grave, I've never once phoned there. I've never been to the house with a knife. I've never been to threaten to beat him up with other people. I've never ever been in the street smashing cars up with fucking metal bars and putting accelerators on the cars. That's garbage. I was in a fucking hospital bed in here. I had 5 care workers who were looking after me at the time. So that just made all up. Complete malicious lies. When you've got malicious communication, different. Malicious lies to get you jail, it's serious. But that's a conspiracy then. And if you can prove it, there's a lot of jail again. Jonathan David evening, Jonathan David Terry evening. We watched that one. Be very careful. I've got protein shake and fish, beef, all sorts in here. The thing is with fish, if it's people don't know this, if you've got tuna and you've got 50 grams of tuna in it, right? You can only digest about 25 to 20 grams, I think it is. Because your body's can't digest that type of amount of tuna, so you can only digest certain proteins you get. I think powders are the best way isolate. You get that and you digest it all. But some powders you get, like the maltodextrose and stuff, they're sugars. So it says 50 grams, you get a 5 kilo tub, it's only 30 quid. But out of that 5 kilos, there'll probably be half a kilo of protein. But in America, I think it is, they've got to tell you the truth over there. What's in it, and here they don't. So they go in America and they'll test it. I remember Rich Piano talking about it as a bodybuilder, and he had his own company, and they went in, it was only say 10%, which should have been 40%, and he got done for it. Yeah, porridge is really, really good. It's really good to bring down your blood pressure. It's really good to give you energy because it's full of energy. It burns very, like having a massive big log on the fire and smouldering slowly all through the day. Or having a fire with 10 logs on burn like mad, it burns up dead quick. So porridge burns very slow, hyperglycemic, so it burns very slow. So that's why loads of runners use it. The breakfast of champions is a couple of eggs, 2 eggs.
Do you know Jonathan who came to see you after the operation in a nice car?
Yeah.
He's in the chat.
Oh, is that Jonathan there? Oh, you have just seen him. I thought, I'm going to be watching that one. I said, oh, Jonathan. Yeah, Jonathan, you all right? Pop on and see us again, Jonathan, anytime. Yeah, so you have porridge in the morning. I have 2 pieces of bacon. Sometimes I have a bit of beans. Beans is better than tomatoes because beans are full of protein. And also, half a tin of beans about 10 grams of protein. And eggs have got about 8 grams of protein. So you need about 30, 40 grams of protein in the morning. So I have like 3 eggs, 2 to 3 eggs. I have 2 eggs a day, so it's 4. And then I have the porridge. And I'll have a bit of a banana, half a banana. And then I'll have 2 slices of brown bread with butter, not with margarine. Margarine's fucking shite. It's like actual grease. It's no good for you. Body just can't digest it. It's crap. It's garbage. And then I'll have 2 pints of water before I go out. Slowly, like half a pint. As soon as you get up, have half a pint of water. And then do your bits and bobs. So, yeah, my favourite time of the day is getting out of bed in the morning and doing little bits and bobs and putting your protein together in your stuff. Like a little kid, I put everything in sections and I have that there and the protein. And I've got my amino acids and I've got my creatine and glutamine. I have my vitamin D, vitamin D3. I'll have vitamin B, vitamin B16. I'll have vitamin C, multivitamins. I have everything already. It takes me about 15 minutes to get on the vitamins. But take the vitamins in the morning, not in the night, because they'll keep you awake at night. But if you're going to struggle at night to sleep, get glucose, get what you call it? Cockerill. Got it behind the can't name. If you're struggling with fucking hell, what's it called? Magnesium. Get magnesium. If you're struggling to sleep, what magnesium does, it calms down the neurotransmitters in your brain. It calms down the serotonin, and it calms the brain down because your brain's firing like mad. So if you're eating loads of sugars on a night, your brain's going to be going round like a fucking lunatic because the sugars keep you awake. And try and go to bed an hour before 12. An hour before 12 is better than 2 hours before after. So it's much better for you. Try and go to bed an hour. Go to bed with all the lights off, not on. Don't be going on your phone because it keeps you awake. Your brain's firing still because you're thinking, she said, he said, she said, he said. That's why I can't fucking sleep through it. But that's the best thing if you can keep it like a black room blacked out, and your brain's calmer then. But if you're struggling, magnesium's good. Take one before you go to bed, an hour before you go to bed. You're not there, they're about £2 for about fucking 90 tablets out of one bag and spaces like that. Take one about an hour before you go to bed and take another one while you're in bed, and then you'll fall asleep and you'll wake up a lot fresher the next day. What's silicon? What's that? Today. Oh, I see you mean there. Oh, for sure. Silicon. The bloody wind. Yeah, it was windy today, wasn't it? It's fucking freezing. I woke up like fucking ice last night in the middle of the night. You get a good cop. Yeah, that's it. You're right, mate. The Rock. There's always, I always say in life, you'll get a black lad, he'll be a fucking arsehole. You get a black lad, he'll be fucking brilliant. You get a fucking Asian kid, he'll be a fucking prick. You get another Asian kid, he'll be great. You get somebody like a fighter, he'll be a fucking bully. You get another fighter, he'll be great. So in life, there's all different types of people, and we all have different ways we go around. And most people are okay with you. And the best thing to do is always tell the truth. Don't try and bully something up where you're not, because you all get found out. You know, pretend I've been on a go loads of fighting. Oh, I can fight him, I fight him. And then kicked off with 10 lads or something. I've run out of a fight. I've turned around with 2 big lads, 6'4" and 6'5", but 18 stone, ran off. The lad who was 9-10 stone couldn't fight. He's fucking saved me getting beat up. The lads were trying to come behind me. I bit one and fight one, knock the fuck out of him. The other ones come behind me, hit me, and the young lads fucking hit him. And he didn't knock him down, but it gave me a chance to turn around, grab over, and then fill him in. And then a little kid, fucking 19-year-old fucking saves you. And the big fucking tough guys have run off. Shithouses. Shouldn't pretend you're something, you know. That's what that cunt does. He pretends he's this big champion, but no, let's get it this way. If you're this great boxer, show us all your boxing skills on the bag. That's all you have to do. Show us how good you are on the bag. Just show us your boxing skills. Show your weight training. So you said it's easy to squat 700 pounds. Let's see you to do it. One, you're great giving it that. Your big mouth. You can't do nothing, do you? I'm still waiting to get arrested and charged. We spoke to the cop, the limit spoke to the cop the day she went, No, there's nothing going to happen. No, we tell Brian not to be worried, and you not to worry. There's nothing going on tonight. Do my job and do look at every single bit of the evidence. So that idiot, 4 or 5 weeks ago, I think it's coming up now. So still not getting arrested. So he just keeps all you know now. When you listen when he comes on, he talks and says something's going to happen. You go, fuck off, you dippy. That's what people do now. It's like Peter and the Wolf, like Emma said. So Peter and the Wolf, the story, you all know it. Thinking, fuck off, you dippy. So every time he comes on now, you're going to think, what a fucking liar. And all them times he's on some nights, I'm never coming on again if I don't produce, if they don't get arrested the next 2 to 3 weeks, or Recounting doesn't get arrested 2 to 3 weeks. No one's been arrested. They're all going to get off. You said just keep his mouth shut. You look stupid, don't you? You need to come on with a generator by the time the energy would kick in. Darren Banana need to come with a generator time the energy to kick in. I don't know what that means, mate. Timmy, mate, the fucking it's my eyes. Not bad, but it's not as bad as when it first come on. I count smoke as part of my 5. Fuck off. Count smoke as part of my 5. I'll fucking give you smoke if I catch you smoking. Fucking smoke. Is one of the one to sleep. It is Monday 16. It definitely works. And if you're suffering from restless leg syndrome, it's good for that as well. Periodically moves down, they're fucking terrible. I get Cockerill tablets. There's another thing I can't go to call, but they'll take them as well. They're not opiates, but they make your cabbage. I have to have 2 of them a night. Fucking legs kill me. Ryan Google Cockerill. Well, somebody will ask me a question, and I'll go, you've got me, I don't know that. So I won't pretend and make somebody podium and say, I'll just take one. And that's what that idiot was doing when we had no Facebook. He was pretending to be me. And so they were saying, what should we do? I'll just eat 5 bowls of porridge a day and you'll be all right. And I was fucking fuming because I thought someone could die. One of the things he was saying, just eat 7 vitamin C at a time and do this. And I was like, you fucking prick. Because he had the admin on the page, the Facebook, so we had to get it shut down by YouTube. I had 11,000 people in 8 months. That's how many people I had on Facebook. And Rob Brent, who owns the company, said, I've got all the other people, Richie Horsey, this one, that one, this one. He says, Cockerill says, ping, 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 and then somebody will get one, ping, ping, that'll be ping, 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 ping. But all day long, he's the only page that never stops pinging, or people asking questions and asking when this is happening, when Primrose Oil and lavender. I can't take Primrose, I'm allergic to fucking any. It's like when I got Valerie hops, I was taking them, like a couple of drops. I had panic attacks. I went to the doctor, he went, you're allergic to flowers. He said, Valerie hops to flowers. I didn't fucking know. So I stopped taking them and I stopped getting panic attacks. They were horrible, them, and I got them fucking horrible. You just can't breathe. You can't get your breath. It's fucking horrible. What happens is the oxygen goes the wrong way around, goes back to front. So you're breathing out oxygen and you're breathing in dead oxygen. So your body's, you think you're dying, you think you're having a heart attack. It's horrible. But you can control them. You know, breathe like that. Get a bag. Doesn't have to be brown bag, just a paper bag. Breathe in. So then the oxygen's going in the bag and breathe back out. So the oxygen then go back in your lungs. But when it goes the other way around, you're breathing it out. The dead oxygen, right, is when you're breathing it in. So you're breathing in dead oxygen and you're breathing out oxygen. So when you open the bag, breathe out, breathe in, because then you bring the oxygen back in your lungs and it makes you better then. And it's really hard to control. I've learned how to do it now. It's like terror dreams when I used to have them. So I read up on them. I was having terror dreams, terrible, probably with a crack, fucking taking loads of gear and stuff. And what it said is, if you can if you can break the spell by just moving your pinky, so you'd be you're doing that noise. And Ryan used to stay at my house with the ginger lad. Dad, you have another dream. And he'd wake me up. So what I learned to do is, I learned to move my little pinky. So when you move the little pinky, it breaks the spell type. Your brain wakes up. You've got to be able to move something. So it's like your little finger. anywhere, read up, and a lot of people get it, like football before a match, or people who are like full of stress, not going to work, doing loads of jobs, where they're not going to, well, people doing the exams and things like that. So stress, most things that make you poorly is stress. Stress is the worst thing out of every single thing. Stress makes everything worse. So if you've got cancer, you have loads of stress, your cancer goes. That's why he was saying to poor Dale, imagine saying that, the honourable bastard, you up the phone calls and giving you every day, make your cancer worse and you're dead in a year. Imagine wishing somebody dead. Fucking shame on him. Absolute shame on him. But what happens to people like that? Usually what happens is the ones who wish it on bad people wish things on them, it reverses back around. Look at Paul Sykes. Horrific, he died, but what he got. And he said, Peter Fury said, what he did in his life was horrific, what he did to people, but he got his just desserts in the end, because he died in a horrific death. And Johnny Nelson from Sheffield said the exact same. He got everything he deserved, every single thing, and that's what's going to happen to you. You're going to get the same as him. You'll get the exact same thing. Just deserves to come. There's an old thing called karma comes around, and it's coming now for him. It's definitely coming for him. I know nothing. What's that African? I know nothing. Stop filling that. Fucking hell, I know nothing. I can't remember, it's off now. My input so tripped. Yep. I know nothing. That was good, wasn't it? Del Boy went, I got your release papers. He said, I will give you, he says, he was jaywalking with the granddad. He said, you give me £2,000 or something. I give you charity of your own choice. Give you that charity of your own choice, he says to him, Del Boy. So he stood there, the prison officer. This is in Spain. And he went, I've got the release papers. He had the release papers already in his fucking hand. He's just given £2,000 to get got the charges. He went, I spent this on charity of my choice. I fucking couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, fucking funny that. I think that's the funniest thing ever done. Only Fools and Horses. I think it's the funniest thing ever was done. I can hear her coughing like a mad in there. She's not well at all. Been bad for weeks, the same as me. But Bobby's the same. I think he's fucking giving it all the leggy. I used to have panic attacks when I stopped drugs. Yeah, Rock, you're probably right. I think you're right, mate. I think that's when I got mine. Fucking horrible, mate. Oh, fuck, you like, you can't get your breath. You've got to go breathe like that. That's how I do it. I don't get it. Very, very rare. I had a couple the other week when I was boiling hot. I woke up and I just went, calm, keep calm. You start doing that noise and you start panicking, jumping about, you end up being worse. You've got to be very calm and it'll go, breathe like that, it'll go away. You get the oxygen, it's just the oxygen goes up the way around when you get it. Breathing out carbon, instead of carbon dioxide it is. So you end up fucking poisoning yourself. So when you breathe into the bag, you breathe it back in, so the oxygen goes back in your lungs. It is horrible, like. Now, when I first put Tony Soprano on it, I thought, fuck off, you can't be that bad. And he had it fucking, he was acting. And when I got it, I collapsed on Bobby. I was like, I was shaking on the floor. I thought I'd had a heart attack. That's what you think. I did all Brian fight or flight. Yeah, it's always fight. Never fucking run. Always fight. Always face your fucking fears. I didn't like heights, mate. I still don't like them now, but I went up the fucking place over 1,000 feet. I used to do abseiling and canoeing and all sorts of done in the Army Cadets, and I got certificates for it. I did it in the college when I was at college for a 10-week course, and I did it at school like 3 or 4 times. I wasn't bothered when I had a rope around it. It was actually stood on the edge of something, like, oh, fucking hell. We're looking over edges. I didn't like it. It wasn't that thing. But climbing the rope round, you just don't seem to think about it. You know you can't fall because the rope's around you. Yeah, it's fucking horrible. I wouldn't wish it on anyone, them panic attacks. They are really scary. Every time you have them, you think you're going to die. Well, I started getting rid of them in the end because I stopped fucking taking drugs. He's trying to say I was on drugs for over 30 years. I'm gonna fucking live running the doors for 30 years and train all them things and go to competitions and fucking go to the jail and everything. So obviously been on drugs since I was fucking 30 to 30 years. From must have been on since I was a baby. Fucking dippy. I know what I was on, and I've admitted what I was on. You sit there pretending you're on Cockerill. Fucking hell, Cockerill did that there. The fucking shops would be, every shelf on the fucking shops would be, every shop in Teesside would be rated. Every fucking Tesco's and supermarket, everything would get them Cockerill, look at them. That's what they do, yes, same as them. Get them Cockerill, get them, come get the Cockerill. Trying to con people, we're not fucking idiots. He really believes what he thinks. He's telling people stuff that they believe him. They're like, Terry said the other day, he just talks fucking shit. And I said, yeah, cack. He goes on stinking, doesn't he? It's like stinking, absolute stinking. Godfather, I think, Brian, yes, the Godfather was good. I liked that. He said, if you don't get your signature on that fucking document, it'll be your brains on the document, not your signature. And that was the thing he gave him. He gave him an opportunity. What was it? He said, I'll give you a deal you can't refuse. Either your signature's on there, or your fucking brains will be on there. Otherwise, you blow his fucking head up. And they went. I like that film. It was good, really good. I like him. Who was it? The old man. I can't remember his name now. The one who was the Godfather's. Like a solicitor he was for them. Top actor. Can't think his name. Brilliant in that film. You still do films with the other fucking, what do you call him? Who does the films with it? Tom Cruise, which does films, he's done 2 films, he's done a couple of films with Tom Cruise. He's fucking about 90 odd year old. Hit the like buttons, guys. Yeah, I forgot about the like fucking buttons. What am I doing? It's every night. Don't forget to push the like buttons, guys, which is the thumbs up. 47 people on, only 39 thumbs up. What a fucking divvy. I'm getting worse at this. Alzheimer's I'm getting. Yes, been a good podcast. Smart knows your drops every day. Go everywhere, mate. Already talked to Impact. See, kind of online. Just me, job, Peter. Fucking next hit tonight. Being a doctor off taking. Ainsley B. Being but all about taking tablets. I was said telling them before didn't seem to work. You feel shit. They fucking tramadol. I took a tramadol last night and a naproxen together, and I took a clozapam. I didn't feel so bad because you're not getting addicted to the fuckers where that could. Sat there and I've seen him take 20 diazepam straight off in the snow. Well, he's 33. Fucking hell, I'd be dead. It shows you how long he's been on them to take that much, isn't it? To be his body do it, capable of digesting that much of drugs. When he comes out, if he goes to jail, he'll probably drop down dead. If he goes to jail, coming off that amount of gear, wouldn't it kill you guys? 30, 40 fucking dances every day. And what's some of the things fucking fake heroin tablets, what they call them, every single day, and alcohol every day. I'm sure it would fucking kill you. That's what helped the psych see. He was on all the drugs and all the stuff, and he went to jail and fucked it. And he ended up in hospital. He could fight, there's no doubt about it. He wasn't fighting, he was never anywhere near like a Lee Duffy, and he McLean. He's gone about enough Roy Shaw twice and all that, but no one's heard that story. It's only him making it up again. He did get taxed off me twice though. And he offered him out twice and he wouldn't fight me. And I was there when Dave offered him out. He was a fucking coward. He'd only fight people he knew or little boys he could grape. Imagine doing that to your sister. I know that's what his sister said. When he used to shout, he'd shout at the sister. Don't forget to push the like button when he used to shout at the sister. And he'd shout at that she used to stay with a girl. Casper called his wife. She was only 15 when he got her pregnant. So he had a 13-year-old, 14-year-old, a 14-year-old, a 15, and a 14-year-old. And he said he'd been through them all. He was going through until he got a virgin, he said. That's what was in his own book. And he wrote in his own book. I love schoolgirls. I bet this gets me in trouble in the future. He put in his own book when he first wrote the book because he did it in prison because he fancied the school teacher. So he got the job to write a book in the literature, what they call the class. And he won the Kessler Award. He was really, really intelligent. He was clever. It was just a pure wrong. Just he told, but they said he was that bad. This is where the idiot gets, I'm going to bum your dog from. Said he was that bad. He said he'd even have sex with a dog. That's how bad he was. That was Peter Fury. He was in jail with him. He said he'd sleep with anyone in jail, anyone. So that proves he was sleeping with people in jail by this version as well. Or they were giving consent, he was saying the other one. Yorkies, Peter, not as big as used. Oh, but still, for girls. Yeah, I've got enough Yorkies. I tell you what, I like the Yorkies. I like the ones with the crispy bits in, the purple ones. Because years ago, they were going mad when because Yorkie only for men, wasn't it? I think. Used to bite it in lorry drivers for men only or something. The women were whinging when they always fucking whinge, don't they? They do that, don't they? Going into mankind. So they've changed it to go into Star Trek, to go where no man has gone before. Now it's to go to nowhere where no one's gone before. They've changed it. What the fuck's all that about? Suffragette, she threw herself on the fucking track, didn't she? And got ran up by the horse, mullied over. And suffragette, that's how they started. Freedom's rights. I believe in freedom rights. Freedom rights and women's rights. I believe it 100%. I don't think they should get as much money in football. I don't think they should get as much money in tennis. And I don't think they should get as much money in, say, driving cars or something that could stop their game. But I do believe in some sports, like say playing chess or something, or something you use your brain type of thing. I think they should get the brain, like say, bank managers, things like that. I think they're entitled to getting the same money as a man. But I don't think on a football field because they haven't got the muscles that men have got, and they are built the way men are like. So it's different when it seems the tennis. I'm about saying give the women the same money as men. I don't think that's right. They play a lot less tennis. They don't play as many sets. It's not as physical because the men are a lot of physicality than women. They're always going to be more physical, aren't they? Because they're built that way. They've got more testosterone in their body, more growth hormone. And that's not to say the women in footballers. I think they're absolutely. I love watching them. I think they're great. And the goalkeeper girl was only the week on. I'm dead proud of her. She was lovely, that. And she was when they were in the World Cup and that. She was on talking. What a nice lady she is. So I've got respect for any sports person, any person who does any type of sport. Darts players, footballers. But I think they should get the same money. Playing balls. The women, the men should get the same money. I don't believe the men should do anything different than what the women do. They're just bowling a ball. Snooker, I think the men should get the most obviously because they're better again men. Mm-hmm. Snooker. But I do think in some sports, the women should get the same, like I say, chess, drafts, ping pong ball, ping, oh God, blow darts, shooting peas. They should get the same. Cold hand Luke, I can eat 50 eggs. Well, do you know what? That's bullshit because the human body, the stomach isn't big enough to hold 50 eggs. So that story was bullshit. Great film. I can eat 50 eggs, cool hand Luke. You could, but it's not big enough. What would it do? It would expand it, it would just pop your stomach, split your stomach up wide open, it would bust it. Cheers, Jimmy, thanks. I used YouTubers as my next goal is to Hangman orders. My next goal is to overtake JDP 3.5k. Oh, you're thinking, so who's this? Hangman orders. I'll have to get on Hangman orders. Probably go in there one night and talk to him. You have to join. I'm going to have join me. Who's on here, who wants me to join on the channel? If you put your thing on, I'll join. I'll get him to join us. So that I'm on the channel with people. Jimmy B, brother, how are you, sir? I think they're talking to each other now. I'm just doing this to myself because my traps are tight as hell. straps are not coming on now. Fucking, I can feel them coming up my neck, coming up towards my ears now. Not like the old days, like, but definitely put weight on. She said the other night, she went, you can't get your ass for elders. And she was going mad to. She said, I can't get you're too big for it. So I had to change this top, another top. I had a white one, I can't get on it, and I can't get it on now. And the other month I was getting on easy. The most weight coming around my shoulders and my neck and the back of my legs and my thighs. Coming really good. Just that was that protein, really good. Them proteins, they're good as well. But when you've before you train, halfway through training, you can take them as well. Also, you for at the end of training, take one of them energy drinks. Good, or even have half of one, and then half a protein one. Put it away, then go back to the half of the energy drink, and then the half a protein drink. Had 4 drinks then. They're really good for putting the sugars back in you. But you still need sugar without the crack. Hangman's great crack. Mark Ellison. Yeah, Hangman's really clever. I like Hangman, love him the bits. Hope he's all the bits on here. Hey Carol, you alright, love? Hope you're okay. Lovely lady, she says another one. She got all the shit for 2 years before we even fucking met Carol. She's on her own, the lady on her own with her fucking kids, bringing her up, doing the best she can, and getting tortured off a piece of shit because she wouldn't give stories to him. Fucking disgusting. Absolutely vile bastard. Carol tells you something, it's 100%. There's never no lies from that woman, that lady I should say. Never no lies, always the truth. Doesn't have to lie. She went out with the legendary Lee Duffy. She had him in his fucking place, I tell you what. She put him in his place a few times. Tell me some of the stories. She's really funny as well, but yeah. Fucking torturing that lady with the kids and her granddaughter. Fucking disgusting. Makes me sick to the stomach. You never bring women into it. I mean, that scumbag pretending I threatened his wife. I've never fucking ever threatened a woman in my fucking life. A lot of fucking shit. Never been to the house. How could I go outside the house with a knife? You'd see me with a knife. Brian with a knife. Fuck off. Even the cop said that. I don't believe it. Never ever heard of you with a knife in it, ever. Don't believe it. They knew straight away he was lying. That's the thing we've got outside, telling the truth thing. Ours is always the same stuff. Always the same pattern. What we say, it's the same words. It is always different. Changes them. And that's how he gets caught. I mean, everyone keeps getting off. How come everyone keep getting off? There's been about fucking 20, 30 people he's had arrested and they've all got off. So when it goes to a jury, you've got to say Tommy Smith, Andy Jones, Mark Johnson, such and such, Tommy Jenkins, David this one, Tony this one. I go, how come 30 people have been arrested and 30 people have got off? Because it proves he's a fucking liar. So who's only got 2 subs? Why didn't you tell me I'm an order, for fuck's sake? Like, anyone on here, jump on the Hangman orders, give him a sub. He's a good lad, he's really intelligent, he's really clever, he's not stupid, he knows his stuff. So try and give him a sub on there, and if he's bored one night, if I'm badger out, you can always pop and see him. He is very clever, he is seriously clever. Kept up with me, I'll tell you the truth. Not many people can keep up with me, and he kept up with me. Usually after 2 or 3 minutes, I can tell they're not in my realms of intelligence. And he is really smart. Very good laugh as well. He's really funny as well. Makes me laugh. Lovely kid. No bullshit off him, no lies. Just a nice lad. Video create channels. Only lonely. Lovely people in here, Carol Lander. See that straight away. Only lonely, love you, Carol. Emma, love you, Carol. we'll call it Only the Lonely again. Only the Lonely is always the love to everyone. The lovely people, and everyone loves each other on this channel because we've got no hidden agendas for anyone. We just all want everyone to be happy in the world, and we just want everyone to say, if you're struggling, don't sit in silence on your own, because we're here for you. We never here for you. We're all here for each other. We're all family. That's what we class as a family channel. If one's down, the other's help the other one up, and that's what you do with a family. I've been bad all week. I've been not well at all. I've been depressed as fuck. Poor Emma, God bless her. She's been fucking trying her hardest to get me built up, and I would have been here. I'd have been gone, well gone, if it wasn't for her, because I'd have just wiped them out. I would have wiped a lot out. I would have just done it. I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck, honest. That's the way I roll. I'm not giving a fuck. I'd rather take them with me and just let them have peace. But obviously, with like the Cockerill as well, helped me, and Emma telling me to do this and doing that and keep me right. Or them fuckers would have been wiped out, completely wiped out. So they've got the fucking, thankfully, the girls fucking taught me out of it. I was fucking sick of it. You know, you just have enough. You think the wife's fucking house. The house is getting burnt down. The cops ain't even turning nothing off, and nobody's fucking helping you in a wheelchair. What are you supposed to do? Just keep sitting here until my wife gets killed, or my brother gets killed, or my dogs. And then you think, right, I'll fucking fight by violence, and that's what you start thinking in your head. But obviously, I'm glad I didn't do it, because what's happened now is the cop now is doing his proper job. And the great thing about it is, I know we're going to win. I know we're going to win. What?
Ainsley said, could you possibly help him with something to do with diet? I've just seen a question.
Yeah, I'm going now with him, so I'll have to do it later on. I'll text him.
Yeah, but will you just answer his question?
Where's he? I can't see him.
Right, he said.
Oh yeah, I can see him now. Is he, Brian? Can you do me a diet plan? Well, the best thing to do is easy diet plan. Get up in the morning, have 2 Weetabix, or a bowl of porridge, 50 grams of porridge, with water, put a little bit of milk in, no sugars. Have a banana, have 2 slices of toast with butter, not margarine, and 2 eggs. Then have a pint of water, have a coffee, make a protein drink for later on if you're going to work, whatever. Have a protein drink with 30 grams of protein, 25 grams of porridge, put the porridge in it, so do maybe 3 of them a day. And then have a dinner where you've got like a tin of tuna with salad, baked potato, rice, or pasta, any of them types. Take that, eat that, or even potatoes, baked potato or yams. Then later on have a burger with it, maybe with another bit of salad or a bit of veg. Have that, and then even if you have a bit of cake and custard, in fact, you still need a bit of sugars in your body. Have that, and then later on have an omelette or something on the night. Say maybe 3 eggs, some cheese in there, and mushrooms, onions, whatever mixed in, and a couple of slices of bread, brown bread, and that's all you need. Things like that. It's just that type of food. You just know you don't want to be eating sugars after 6 o'clock. You don't want to be eating any fucking carbohydrates after 6 o'clock, because that's when the weight fat comes on you. And do a little bit of walking, a little bit of training, whatever you're doing. But as soon as you finish, before you train, about an hour and a half before you train, have a protein drink. And then as soon as you finish training, have another protein drink. So you have 30 grams of porridge, 30 grams of protein, and 25 grams of carbohydrates, which you use off the porridge. Go to Tesco's for your porridge. It's only very cheap. And use that one, Tesco's oats. And that way you'll put weight on, and the body fat won't be as bad. But if you just eat loads and loads and loads without any sugars, you still need sugars in your body, like sweet yams and stuff, and potatoes. When you do your potatoes, make sure you boil them, or you bake them. If you bake potato, put them in the microwave for about 15 minutes. 15 minutes in the microwave, and then take them out of the microwave, and then put them in the oven for about an hour or something. Just keep looking, and when they're done, they're done. But don't get rid of the skin. Eat the skin. Put a bit of butter on them and a bit of cheese or whatever, and mash them in, and then you'll do all right. But you could do like with 2 baked potatoes in one. So if you do 2 baked potatoes, you can have one in the afternoon and one when you come home for tea. So you've done 2 baked potatoes in one go, and saves you electric and all. But yeah, you need some cereal type of thing. Oats is really good. Porridge oats are brilliant. You can have that twice a day. And then on the night time, if you're really hungry and you're starving, have some peanut butter in your bedroom. Just have a couple of spoonfuls of that on the night when you feel hungry. Do not have crisps and cakes and biscuits at night because you'll fuck it up. So you need more protein on the night than on the daytime because your body produces. Your body produces growth hormone then, so you need protein to replenish the body. But as soon as you train, straight after it, you've got to put that glycogen and glucose and everything back in the stomach. If you don't, it can take 36 hours. So what I'm doing, I've already got the training book done. I'm just waiting for this fucking court thing to go over. I'm going to get the training book out. It'll be out this year for definite. And then we're going to get the Brian Cockerill, or maybe out next year, the Brian Cockerill one where Lee Watley's doing. But the training book's already been finished. I've only got to put some pictures in it. It's been done for about a year. But the lad who was doing it, his dad passed away and he's had a bit of a breakdown, so he's packed in doing the books now. But he actually finished the book for me. It's done. All the writing's done. Just a few pictures to go in it. Yeah. Cakes, bread, McDonald's. I believe it's about 11. So you 7.5 stone. You need to eat maybe 4 proteins or drinks a day, and maybe 4 meals a day, maybe 6 meals a day. You need to eat every 2 hours. That's what I was like you when I was a kid. I could eat cakes, biscuits, chocolate, everything. So you're all right then. You can just eat every fucking thing because when you're like that, you can eat what you want because your body's burning it up. So you need to eat loads and loads. I used to like that. I'd eat like a full pizza, one go, then have a couple of parmesan, then have another meal. Don't stop eating. Yeah.
He's 20 stone now and he wants to be 15 and a half.
Yeah, that's all. What you need to do is step up your walking and stuff, because you need to walk on a bike or something like that to try and burn up the glycogen in your liver. That's how you burn up. So you've got to do high intensity interval training. So if you do like a minute fast on a bike, like a stationary bike, and then you do a minute slow, and you go as fast as you can for a minute and a minute slow. If you do that 4 times, that's better than actually running the full hour, because you push yourself to the limit, you're breaking down the body that much. Your body goes into microscopic tears, and your legs are killing your lactic acid build-up. So the great thing there is, the only thing you can only do that, you can only do that twice a week. So when you do that, you push yourself to the limit, and then you come off the bike and you're fucking exhausted. So you need food in you straight away. So you do not take any carbs, no sugars. You take just protein that day, and you do that all day. Protein, no carbohydrates. Because as soon as you take the carbohydrate, the growth hormone stops working, because the insulin, what you produce from your pancreas or the beta cells, will turn off the growth hormone. That's the worst thing you can do. So you do that just twice a week, for a minute fast, minute slow, four times. Come off straight in the protein drink with no carbs in it, just pure, no milk or nothing like that, just pure meat. You can have chicken, you can have pork, you can have tuna, you can have anything like that. You can't have any bread, you can't have anything like that, because that will turn off. And what happens then is your growth hormone will go up about 400% than it would do. It's like a nuclear furnace burning fat off you. But you have to put just protein in your body. Then the next day when you get up, maybe in the morning, still have protein till about 12 o'clock. So it's probably about 14 hours of your growth hormone will still be working. And then, because it's still repairing the body. And then you'll train, the next day you can take carbs and stuff. The next day you can take carbs and stuff. Then have another day where you do high intensity interval training, which is on a bike or a row machine. So you do a minute fast, a minute slow, a minute fast as you can, a minute slow, a minute fast as you can, a minute slow, a minute fast as you can, a minute slow. Then you do the same again. You have no carbohydrates. You have just protein for that one day, and you'll have 14 hours of completely burning fat off your body. And that's how my doctor, Chowdhury, lost 3 stone doing it. He went, "This is unbelievable. You're a genius." I went, "I know you." After he did off, he came in his Porsche, a 911 Porsche. He went, "I can't work out." I said, "Yeah, because the hormone creatine, glutamine, sorry. If you take any carbs, the hormone, the insulin one, but the beta cells will produce, and that'll switch off the growth hormone one. So the growth hormone is what you want to work for that, just 14 hours. But growth hormone only work a couple of hours if you take carbs. So if you take carbs, it'll turn the growth hormone off. So that's the way I keep body fat down. I don't eat something else for a full day, but I'll tell you I won't eat out because I did high intensity interval training. And my stomach's flat as a pancake. I've got an ounce. I've got about half an inch of fat on my waist. That's it, less than that. And that's how I keep my body fat down. I do it twice a week where I hardly eat. And when I do eat, it's protein. Just loads of protein drinks I take. But I don't have any protein drinks with carbs in because the carbs turn it off. I know it's a bit complex, but it's the best way. You know, you can have waffles. If you have eggs with waffles, the waffles got sugar in it. Waffles and potatoes are full of sugar. So then what happens then is the waffles, they're right to have waffles on their own when you don't train this way, but if you're doing high intensity interval training, you can't have any type of sugar. Bread sugar, pasta sugar, spaghetti sugar, potatoes are sugar, milk's sugar. Milk's full of sugar. People don't know this, it's full of sugar. And also any like sweets, cakes, biscuits, anything like that. As soon as you take a bit, it just sends a signal to the growth hormone to turn it off because the insulin's, you can't have two hormones on at once. So the insulin has to turn itself off, or the growth hormone will. So you turn the growth hormone on with not having any sugars. I know it's complex, but it's fucking brilliant when you learn it because my doctor was doing like an hour a day with fucking dogs. Fucking idiot, mate. Barks for like a little fanny, he's like.
All because Eli stood up to go get the water thing.
Fucking jealous to death of him.
But he expects Eli to lay there with his ears through the thing so you can bite him.
Well, yeah, thanks for fucking Eli's ears. I thought Eli was crying the day his ear was bad. I thought it was on your ears, so I touched him. Ow! I yelled, so that fucking wolf nippling his ears. Like a little baby, he is a baby.
He just reads his ears in there through the shoe.
He's a baby, anyhow, when you think about it. He's that fucking big.
Oh, God, no, he's that.
Oh, God, he's Eli now. That's because he had the bag now, because them assholes throwing stones. Hey, son. Hey, my baby. Like it.
Mate, I'll show you.
We'll actually come offline if you'd say. Come on, give Danny a kiss. Come on. Give Danny a kiss. Come on, big boy. Come on.
Look at his tail. Look at his tail.
Look at his baby. Kiss. You got a baby, aren't you? Look at my baby. I love you too.
He talks to you all the time, doesn't he?
Do you love that? Do you love your dad? You love dad? You tell me that. Do you love me? Yeah, I love your dad. It's like a fucking tank.
Yeah, is he like rhinoceros?
He is like, he is a horn on him. He's like a fucking baby rhinoceros. He'd run through the wall. I'm telling you now, he could run off another plaster board. He could go right through it.
Eli, this way, no, not neither way is.
Come off the way the wires.
Oh.
No, out. Out.
Eli, what's this?
Out.
Go by reverse.
Reverse back. Reverse up. Out.
Come reverse.
Good boy. Clever boy. Right there now. He's right there because she's sitting about the room. He's fucking fuming. He's fuming because he's got a tooth in. He's right there now. I know it's hard to explain, guys, but when the book comes out, you'll read it and think, fucking hell, this is marvelous. So as soon as you start training, you'll go, how the fuck is my abs coming through? Because you've never trained this way, you see. Nobody likes to tell you all the fucking secrets. But I don't give a fuck, mate. I tell the secrets because I want everyone to be healthy and fit. But all them top bodybuilders won't tell you because they don't want you to catch up to them what they are. That's fucking just pathetic for me. I like people. I'll say something like, I was 9 stone, I got him up to 18.5 stone. I think he's 19 stone now. From 9 stone, 8.5, 9 stone. I got Bensley up from about, he was 9 stone, I got him up to about 15.5, 16 stone. I got Little Brian up from 12 stone at 17 stone. Really good physiques as well. Training hard, training the Brian Cockerill way. Good drink was on Emma's birthday when we went to Stockton. We'll be fucking drinking. I tell you what, I'll be drinking tonight when we win the fucking court case. The whole of Teesside, Terry said there's hundreds wanting to go to the court case. They're going to fill out the fucking courtroom. It's going to be fucking chocker, absolute chocker, and they're all going to be going, oh, they'll be getting called every in that cunt. The whole Teesside's fucking rooting for us, all the welders. No one loves a dirty little snivelling snitch. I mean, doing that, what he done to us was disgusting. I've been pretending I've been to the house with a knife. So where's this fucking knife? So I asked the cop the way, he went, what's he going on about a knife? There's no knife. There's nothing in the indictment, nothing in the statements about threatening any women. There's nothing in the statements about threatening a child. There's certainly nothing about 3 lasses in the house, or 2 girls and a boy in the house. Absolutely. Can you prove all of it? I said, yeah, I've got it all. So I was giving it all. It's just perfect for us now. Left yourself wide open. I was in here, assisting to Spain, and I was on the live, and I wasn't on the live. I was in there on the bed, and somebody said something. Oh, such and such is on. So we went and watched the live, and then he was screaming, shouting about me. So we watched it and thought, you fucking prick. I was in the house. I can prove it as well. I've got cameras up and everything to prove. I've got my sisters here and everything. So, you know what? The police never come. So if they thought it was me, why haven't they come to question me over that? They never come because they knew I was in the house. They're not stupid. Blames me for everything. And the fella on the thing the other day, he's got a cream. I swear to God, he looks like he's washed the flour there and then put it on. He's been sleeping in it for a month. I wouldn't dare put myself on telly, look at the state where he does. And there's a new one called Put the Record Straight. He's like that, picking sleep out of his eyes and he's good. Yawning like that. 17 yawns in a row. And that's to come down off the brown sugar. He was trying to tell Peter he was selling cold well because he had, first of all, it was a good constructed nose. Then it was a broken arm. And now it's a broken wrist or something. That's why he sometimes goes a bit funny. Because he's on cold well. Fuck off. About the snooker all then. What about the London down in London? What was all that about? I got drunk. And I said, like, someone come on and say, I was supporting them before. But I've just watched that video last night, it's 2 nights ago, and it went up. I've been down London. He said, I can't believe what he said. He says, I've got 2 relations who are in wheelchairs, and he said, I think he's absolutely vile. That's the words I said. We call him vile. He said, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be telling everyone down here, because it was London who were from. I'm going to be showing everyone that video, because he said it's all brainwashed for the last 2 years. Complete con man. I said, exactly. You know what? You've just hit the nail on the head, mate. That video just destroys him. And Paul Bennett told him not to do it. And he still did it, and his wife did. Ruined him. Completely ruined him. You go to the jury scene now. We've all got somebody on here. I've got nieces who could go whatever. Nieces who are in the wheelchairs. No one likes to see somebody handicapped getting bullied and called in a wheelchair. No one does. It's one of the worst things in the world you can do to some poor person who's in a wheelchair, who's never going to walk again. Or I was lucky I'm walking a little bit better, but never want to walk the same as I used to do on training I did. But to call people names in wheelchairs is, I think it's got to be the most sickest. To call people who died of cancer and calling people in wheelchairs and threaten to rape people's dogs and bum the dogs and things. I've never heard of nothing as vile in my life. Never. And all using the same. Carol's on the issue, knows everything weird. When we first met Carol, it was like, you've got a kettle and it's going, like you're cooking meat and it's going steam going like that. It was like boom, the steam come out. When she started telling me her story, I was like tears in my eyes. Sat there fucking holding the tears back. Honest to God, and she was getting what she was getting, exact same as us, but worse some of them. But 2 years before we met her, didn't even know Carol. Never met Carol. Never heard of her ever. I never heard of the girl. And then when she was telling me, she said, "Do I sound mad?" I said, "Yeah, you do. But we're the same. We're mad like you." And we started telling. She went, "Oh, you know what? This is the best day I've had." She said to us for a long time. She said to really let know that people believe me. We believe you 1,000,000%. And she was getting upset then. Then was getting upset, but then our friend was there, Tony, went, "It's disgusting. This is what he's done. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting." And Carol's on her own with kids, bringing the fucking kids up on her own, because obviously Lee's not here no more. And she's doing a brilliant job. Absolute immaculate manners. Peter, I love him a bit. Every time I see him, give him a cuddle, I kiss him every time I see him. I love him. I said, I love you, son. And he always gives me a kiss back. He's a lovely kid, and he decorated my house. But we talked about Lee, and we had a great result. He was here about a week or something, and it was like a fantastic week to have him here with us and to eat food and watch a bit of telly and stuff like that. And it was just nice, to have some there. And I was telling the stories about him. He absolutely loved it. And Carol said, thanks, Brian. He's really enjoyed being with you. But we kept picking him up, and he was doing little bits of work for us, decorating stuff, because the house needed doing. I said, I'm not as good as my mum, but I'll do my best. I said, well, that's all you can do, son. Anyway, he did it. It was immaculate, the paper and that. But it was nice. But he was the same. He was telling me the story. He was fucking phoning him up, threatening his mum. And he said, no, you threatened my mum. But he thought it was Terry Dicko. So he said, Terry, leave my mum alone, that, which he would do. Peter, he's not an idiot, but he's not a bully. He's not. No one's going to let the mum get bullied. Leave my mum alone, you, Terry, and all that. And in the end, it was fucking him. That's why he pretended to be Terry Dicko, threatening them through the admin of the computers, threatening women. So he said, look, I'll meet you anywhere I want. He went, I'll meet you. What are you going to do? So he said to Peter, bring your knife. Peter said, no, I don't carry a knife. I haven't got a knife. The same thing as me. Brian with a knife, the same as Dale bringing that. What are you going to do? Stab me son? What are you going to do? Kidnap me son? He said, what the fuck are you on about? I never mentioned kidnap me son. It's the same MO again. I said, all of them got the same MO. Everyone's threatening with knives. And then it's him. It's him who's a fucking arsehole. So all these hundreds of people telling the same stories from all over the country, all can't be lying. You just have to look at Carol when she's tells. You can tell. Birds, potato. What you having here? Bird's eye potato waffles. I love them. I love bird's eye potato. Waffles are brilliant, but you can't take them when you did high intensity interval training. You can take them any other time. I like them. I like the fruit ones as well. The ones where you get like with their custard, you put cakes on them and stuff. I like them ones as well. Yeah, I like them. I like them with beans, sausages and stuff like that. They're nice. I like to fry them. That's me looking just now. Bro. Oh, my fucking neck's tight. One curry on the go. Laugh out loud. I might have a curry tonight, you know that. Fucking, I might buy a curry tonight, so I might get for change. I have about 2 a week curries. Really good. It only costs 22 quid for 3 of us. Like, because the lad, you get everything. You get like 3/4 of meats. You get the chips and all that stuff, and you get your curries, and you get your starters and chicken things with a, what's it called? The chicken when you bite into them, can't call them now. It's like, I can't remember the name of it anyway. If you get them as well, so you got a portion of them. Hopefully. Tell you what's a good one up, Saltburn. It's a Chinese in the train station. They're really good, really good. They have spare ribs are beautiful. Years ago, they used to have spare ribs in the Kentucky Fried Chicken. They were the best spare ribs in the world. And they stopped doing them. I don't know why. They were absolutely out as well. Totally different from any other spare ribs you ever tasted. Beautiful. Yeah. You said Queen House wish had money for it from Indian. I'd be horse. Girl, she's Norwegian beauty, so she's being daft. And they be you want to diet now? No. I just make sure I eat properly, good food. And also good food. I always have breakfast in the morning with a couple of chops or a couple of burgers, 2 sausages, beans, half tin of beans, bread. I have fried bread. I know you shouldn't have it, but I have that. Fried bread. I have one of them every day, and I have that every morning. But you've got all day bread off. The biggest meal of the day is breakfast time because you've had nothing to eat all night. So you need to stoke it up for the day. Right, guys, I'm going to show up. There's 59 on, 45 thumbs up. I'm just fucking chatting now. I've done nearly 3 hours here. Fuck's. Get some food. I believe 58 people still on. Fucking hell. Well, nobody watches our channel, he keeps saying. And then he was going, oh, mine's doing books. Yeah, we know, ripping people off. So, right, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you all soon. And thank you very much, everyone. God bless you all, and have a great day tomorrow. And I have pot noon. I just get the cheap ones. You get them for 70 pence. In Tesco's, only 70 pence. I get 10 of them for £7. And they last like 10 days. I like having them on the night time when I'm going to bed for some carbs in my body. After I've trained, because I train late on the night. I train about 10 o'clock. Like tonight, I probably won't train now. It's too late. But if I train about 9 o'clock, I'll have a pot noodle before I go to bed. Yeah. I probably won't have a Chinese now. I just fucking didn't realise it was after 10. Right, I'm off to my friends, my family, my beautiful people. Take care. I like Kentucky. I like the old Kentucky better though, Mark. I think they've ruined it with all these fucking herbs. And instead of having it like they used before, they've got 11 different herbs in it. And you can taste it. Tastes like you can't even taste the salt. It tastes more like pepper now. But before I used to like salt on mine. A bit of salt to give you a boost for training. But it tastes. I like duck as well. Duck's really nice. You like that? We never like duck. 53 on now. Fuck, it's going up and up and up. Criminology, man. Yeah, so the arse wipe, we're going to beat him in court. We're definitely going to win this court case. I don't think it's going to go to court, even the cops said, if you've got all the stuff you've said, I promise you never won't even go to court. So that was great news for me. I just don't see the prosecution looking at that and thinking, fucking, how can you go to court when he's saying these things to him in a wheelchair? How do you go to court when he's on about coming to your house and all that stuff? And the things he said about me aren't true, so there's nothing there to prove it. Because the cops said, well, if he had that the proof, I'd be telling you, it's here. There's nothing what you've just told me what he's saying. And if he is saying it, it's against the law he's doing anyway. Which I know that, because you can't say something in a court case where it's just not real. Because it's perjury. Preventing the course of justice. Making lies up that don't even exist. Trying to sway the people on his side. That's what he's trying to do. He's been doing that for years though. But yeah, it all fell through. And that what in the end, when you keep doing something all the time, you end up getting caught. It's like somebody bad. It's like somebody going to a shop, pinching. They're going to get caught in the end. Or it's like somebody going like burgling houses. They'll get caught in the end. They always do. Or robbing cars or something. You always see them in jail. Well, got caught. 3 times they got caught. And that's what's happened to him now. He just keeps getting caught with his lies and lies and lies. But when he's making stories up that don't exist, that's the worst. That's the best thing in the world for us. So wait a minute, you said that and that's wrong. You said that and that's wrong. What about the other times you've had them arrested? All of them have been wrong. So that's what we've got the great in abundance, the truth. I'm getting up meds, laugh out loud. I feel a bit sick tonight. I've had that a little bit of all. I felt about a 0.2 upstairs, 0.2 down. Now I feel sick. I'm not into things like that, fucking. I like to have my mind normal. Olivia Rose shouting out on their Japan on the. Oh, I love it all the world. I do. She's like my little stepdaughter to me. She's beautiful. She is, and she's a beautiful looking kid, and she's got her manners are unbelievable. Beautiful, lovely little kid there. You couldn't wish for a better kid. I'm so proud of Carol, the way all the kids have turned out. They're marvellous. On her own doing it as well. Yeah, her daughter's beautiful. 17, can't believe it, she's 17. Yeah, she's always smiling. I've never seen her miserable, never seen her down, never seen her upset, nothing like that. She's always smiling. Beautiful kid. Yeah, I'll definitely give her a shout out. Definitely. It's like my little niece, that's what I class her as. No one will get on anywhere near that family as long as I've got fucking breath in my lungs. No one will ever fucking get near them. They'll have to go past, they'll have to kill me. And I'm fucking hard to kill, believe me. No one would ever get near them. Never in a fucking million years. I'd rather fucking die 1,000 times over. And Lee would do the same for me if he was here. Lee Duffy, he'd do the same. Lee was the one who said to me, you can't grass the grass, Brian, there's no such thing. He hated paedophiles. He fucking hated them in abundance. And he hated snitches. That was his worst two things. He hated people who grasped on people. He said, there's nothing worse. He said, fucking scum. And all them times he got shot, stabbed, hit with bars, same as me. None of us once made a statement and got people locked up. We just took it on the chin. And part and parcel of the job we did. And if we got killed, we got killed. And that was what we were. But we didn't go around making fucking statements against people as soon as we got fucking attacked. Because we were taking money off people. So you've got to expect to be fucking repercussions. Sorry. So you took it on the chin. We thought, well, we spent it. I got chopped up the fuck when I made £250,000. That's how we used to laugh. We used to laugh each other. I think of them all the time. Peter Oil, all the lads have gone. Kev Hauer, Paul Debrick, all them, Peter O, Anthony, Tommy O, old Tommy O, all them have all gone now. You know, I'm sat on my own. I'm thinking, I'm last in the old school. There's hardly any of us left. And what is left, they're all dying as well. I'm on my fucking last legs the way I'm going some days. But I keep fighting for my wife and for people and dignity and pride of other people to help people. As soon as that fucker's name's mentioned on anything, I'm there for someone. I know what he's like. I've never known anyone tell so many fucking lies and so much, play the victim so much, and he's a pure narcissistic bully, honest. And then as soon as he gets it back to him, like all narcissists, they start running to the police. He's bullying me. No, you've done it for years to people with cancer for years and years and years. And now you're just the death is coming. We're not calling you. We're not asking anyone to do anything, are you? If I want to get anything done, you could have had it done fucking years ago. But I haven't. I've changed my life round. And I'm doing it the legal way now. I'm doing it the right way because I don't want to go to jail. Like the old Brian Cockerill would have been in jail by now. But I've changed the way I think, the way I process I work. I'm doing it the legal way now. Just trying to help kids. If I do something daft, I'll let all them people down in the church and everything. So I won't be doing that daft. I'll just let the cops deal with it their own way and just let them deal with it. That's what I'm going to do. Which is nothing wrong with that. So, right, guys, I'm going to shoot. I'll get done for that saying I'm going to shoot. Another fucking warrant out for me the rest of the morning. You watch. You said you were going to shoot. Thank you so much, everyone.